Good morning, friends. How are we all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Fridays. We're back with another Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Hopefully this one might be the final, but we don't know. We might be able to do it today. We'll see how we get on. Of course, I am excited as ever to get into it today, and I hope you all are as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Chat, how are we doing? Ken, Ob, Kelly, Project Horizon, how you all doing? Michael, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you. Andrew, the one unleashed. John, how are we all doing in Phoenix? I hope you're all well. Project Horizon, confused. What about you and me both, my friend? So, let's see where we left off yesterday. I think we're in, let's have a look. Previously on your quest 4, arrived in Cnnnot Island. We got some potions. We went to the Pokemon Mansion, where I think we are today. Hopefully we don't have any casualties. That's the big thing. Let's check the squad out. Squad is on the overlay, of course. Is this an emulator? Project Horizon? It is not. It's actual hardware. So, on cart, we do need to level up Nessie. Tony is alright. Kamara is not too bad. So the levels are not too bad. Level cap is 47 for Blaine. I think the big thing is Nessie here, and then in the process, if we can, get Noodle up a few levels, because we're going to need to kind of have Noodle in a good place for Giovanni. Giovanni. Jace, how are you doing? Sorry, but the Harbinger of Death is here. It's good to see you, mate. I hope you're well. Diana, good morning. How are you? Wasn't able to join yesterday, but thought I'd stop in periodically today as I can. Great to have you as always, and I hope everything is good with you and feeling a lot better, Diana. Really great to see you as always. Mighty, the luck shines for me once again. I got a shiny Regirock, but only 20 resets. No way, that is nuts. That is so crazy. Congrats, mate. That is amazing. I think we fell down a floor where we need to go up again because we took the wrong exit, didn't we? But let's see. Inevitable poison incoming from the Grimer though. But congrats, Mighty, on the shiny Regirock. That is amazing. That is awesome to hear, my friend. Joe, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Goodness, want to chill here, but I have school now. No. Hopefully it's not too long until you can finish up, mate. And I hope your days are going all right. I think this is the right floor. It's not. But we'll take you on anyway. Project, I've never played Gen 1 game except Let's Go Eevee. This is Pokemon Mansion. It is, yes, but this is a Gen 3 game. So this came out at the same time as like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So that's why. It's an updated version of Red, Blue, and Yellow with Gen 3 mechanics. The Confused Ray is not ideal here. Spencer, good morning, my friend. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a great Friday. How was the Uber boat this morning? Let's Go Eevee cancels Gen 7. Did it come out? Not Gen 8. I guess Gen 7, yeah, because it was at the tail end of Gen 7, wasn't it? So yeah. Theoretically speaking, you are correct. Let's Go games are so good. I still think they're like some of the best looking games on the Switch. You know, just really, really good games. I would not be sad if we got another Let's Go game or the Switch successor, whatever that is. No Uber boat today. I love the journey, but swerve the office as much as possible. Man of my own heart, for sure. With that one, I would be doing exactly the same. What site do you use most? Project Horizon. For what for? For use many sites for many things. Mickey, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Long time no see. I am doing very good, mate, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Hope you've been doing good as well, my friend, and happy Friday to you. Bulbas, Cerebi, or Pokemon DB? Probably. No, I like Bulbapedia, but a lot of the time when I go on, because I got a VPN and they have this weird thing about the pages loading, so I always have issues with Bulbapedia loading a lot of the time. I like all of them. They do good work, but probably the most I use is Cerebi. Just for ease. Pokemon DB is very good as well, mind. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good site. It's a bit harder for it, I think, because it's playing like catch-up, because it's not been around as long as and established as Bulbapedia and Cerebi, but definitely does some good work. Always one that I do click into now and again, but if I was to have to name one, it would be Cerebi. Good old Joe. Dana doing okay, not where I need to be, but I have improved a little. That is really good to hear, Dana, and on the road. The thing's getting better, which is the main thing. I caught the end of the stream last night. How did the Empoleon go? It was a crazy raid. It was a crazy raid. But we managed to do it in the end with I am so lost in here, aren't I? Let's press the secret switch. He wouldn't. We managed to do it with the Vaporeon, and then we tested the Mew before we finished up. Gallade's another one that's really nice into it as well, I think, for consistency, but there's so many builds, I think, that are just very good into the Empoleon once you know how it's interacting and stuff like that. So there's a few ways to really take advantage of it. But yeah, it was good. It was fun, but I'm so tired today. I didn't get finished till about 4 a.m. and then I was up like super early this morning. So I've not had a lot of sleep, but I can rest at the weekend. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. And I couldn't miss this today. So this was a big thing. Like, we had to come in and try and get through this today. But I hope the rest of your Friday goes well, Dan. I really do. And as always, great to have you in the chat, supporting us along on this road as well, lost inside the mansion. Normally, this is like where I'm like, this is my bread and butter. I always come in here and I'm like, it's easy, just up to the top floor, drop down, and we're fine. But today, it's not the day. UDM17, how are you doing, mate? I'm good, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. Always a pleasure to have you join us. John, yeah, get the same thing on the Bulbapedia. Always good. Flare and error. Yeah, it's weird. It's so strange. Never used to get it, but yeah. If I want to find a Pokemon's location, I just use it. Stats, I use DB. I think they're all good in there. They've all got their own merits in their own way. Spence, I remember being on a holiday in Devon. Very nice. When Fire Red released. Wow, that's cool. That is very cool. I like that. Devon's such a lush place. I do love Devon. Pretty sure I didn't speak to anyone for the rest of the week. I love that. Yeah, it would be the type of thing I would have done for sure. Nikki, happy Friday to you as well, man. Doing good, thank you. Great to hear. Working hard. Hard working. Got much planned for the weekend? Not a lot, mate. To be honest, I think after Liverpool last week, I'm gonna appreciate the downtime that I can take advantage of, because Dortmund's the weekend after, so it's gonna be a busy couple of weeks. So I think just rest up at the weekend, play some global challenge. If I get a bit of spare time, I might stream some of my matches on the Sunday, but not really too much else, mate. Swim on Sunday, I think that's about it. Nothing like super exciting. Vulpix is not taking any prisoners here. Ewan, how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Good afternoon to you as well. UDM17, I had success with Koraidon as well. Nice. That's good to hear, because I know a lot of people tried that when we were streaming at the very start. They were having a lot of trouble with the Koraidon, being able to kind of get it to work. So nice to hear that you were able to do it, mate. That is good. Once you can Terra, collision course just KOs it very quickly. It's probably one of the more optimal ones that I've not looked at. It would probably be good to have a look to see if how it's performing. I think over the weekend I'll have a look at the Koraidon. It's such a strong Pokemon. The collision course is just such a crazy move. Mighty, not to bring the topic again, but a pal from Pal World has exactly the same legs as Blaziken. Inspiration, I guess, and originality. I hope not. Yeah. There's a lot of them that are similar. Very sketchy. Some of the design inspirations, we'll say. But yeah. Surprised it's like, well, I haven't heard so much about it this week, but I don't know if that's because I just haven't been looking and I don't really click on those sort of things in my feed. So maybe that's the case. Right, let's use some repels because we need to get through this. Otherwise we'll be stuck in here forever. The mansion's nearly as bad as Mount Moon. Okay, anything higher, it's fine. We will get encounters, but it's alright. Cloudflare has been having loads of issues recently. Loads of sites, jobs having issues. Yeah, it's so strange. It's just a pain when you're like in a rush to try and find something and it's like, okay, it's doing the thing again. Chris, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope you are having a fantastic Friday. Inspired me to do my first Nuzlocke on Brilliant Diamond. Nice, mate. That's awesome to hear. How's it going? Up to the Elite 4 and dreading Fist and Cynthia. Yeah, Cynthia's scary. I found getting myself, if you can get yourself Clefable, finding Moonstone is really difficult. But Clefable bodies like a lot of her team, like the Spiritomb, Moonblast and stuff like that. Easier said getting Clefable than done though. I think in our Nuzlocke we had, we were quite fortunate where we were able to trade, get a Moonstone, which was nice. But yeah, good luck with the Elite 4. Cynthia is pretty rough to take on, but I'm sure you will do fine with it, man. And definitely let me know. Keep me updated with how it's going. Love to hear. Just got out of work, 4 a.m. over here. Johnny, thank you so much for joining. Great to have you. Hope you've had a fantastic day and nice that it is the weekend now as well. Right, let's press this. No, we don't want to press this one. This is where we want to be. I've had luck with the Vaporeon. My Keldeo couldn't take the Grass Knots. I know that the Grass Knot was such a surprise, wasn't it? It's like, I don't think many people expected the Grass Knot, to be honest, but sad for Keldeo. Keldeo is such a good Pokemon, though. I'm going to try Annihilate on a lunch break. Good luck with that one, Killy, and let me know how it goes. The Mew build's really fun. If you've got a Mew, that runs through it pretty quickly. But I just love the Vaporeon. The fact that, yeah, it's just such a fun set to use. It might not be the quickest, but it's very effective. Right, this is the... Professor Oak is in the building. How are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you again, as always, mate. And happy Friday to you. Spencer BDP, Cynthia is another level in the Nuzlocke. I absolutely don't envy you. Yeah. That was the scariest part, I think, when we were doing it, because we did the sleep lock, and I was like so worried to get to that end stage and be like, okay, well, we're not gonna be able to do it. If we lose at Cynthia, then it's like literally game over. We have to start the whole thing again. I was so tired as well at that point. It was like, ah. But we managed to get through it. It was fine. Clefable clutched through for us, which is good. Come on, Tony. I thought you had keen eye. Looking forward to the weekend, UDM 17. You and me both, mate. Here we go. Mighty, I really like the development that Kieran had in Scarlet and Violet DLC. Went from a shy kid to jerk obsessed with victory. Realizes what he did was wrong and tries to fix it. Yeah, I think his character arc was just so good. In the whole of the DLC, yeah, he was really one of my favorite characters I think we've had in a lot of the Pokemon games. The problem is I kind of need to really get out of here because I don't know if I've forgotten. I do. Okay, we can get some PP back, which is nice. Okay, so we can still use the Lapras. Pretty sure it's this one. We went down the other one last time. Yeah. Boom. Even yesterday, we were having a bit of a bash at the Pokemon Co. and Game Freak for a lack of development. Communication's been patching. There is one thing I want to praise them for, though. Announcement timing. Yes, this is true. Why have we stayed in against the Electrode? It's like the worst decision. I need to wake up. I need to realize what we're doing. Really can't just coast through this one. Tracy brought back some tough times as I did have a Clefairy. Oh no, I was falling asleep while playing the other day. Okay, it's good that we switched the other day and didn't notice a skunk tank had explosion. That is brutal. I got really caught out in our playthrough when we did it with what was it? Girafarig, and it used Mirror Court on Luxray and took us out, completely wiped us out, and it was like literally moments before we were ready to go to Elite Four, and we were like at the last stage, so we had to it was the only death of the entire run as well, which is so annoying. It's just like little things that can catch you out that really just like can almost ruin a run. Sad about the Clefable though. That is brutal, because getting the Moonstone is actually ridiculous. We hunted for a long time to get one and we just had no luck. Hope the rest of the run goes well for you though, mate. Viva Manchester United. Close call last night, mind, wasn't it? They were very close to letting that game against Wolves slip away. The time their announcements to be relevant rather than 3 years away before delay. This is very true. They do. Raymond, thank you so much for the subscribe. You were joining the stream. I hope you enjoy it with us today. Spencer Goldingo with 3 Berserker can 1 turn Empoleon. I can imagine, yeah. That's a nice strat. Because you don't really care about the competitive boost at that stage if you're just like clearing it out in 1 goal. Hey, any thoughts on the leaks? There might be another mythical coming in Scarlet and Violet. Remember reading something last week. Might be wrong. No, I've read the same things. It's interesting. I think it's totally possible. Like, it's really exciting actually, because the possibility of it does leave the question, is there still more to come in Scarlet and Violet, or are they actually done with it? There's a part of me that wants to be like, I think we might get more content, you know? We need to open that. Let's go back and open that. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, another mythical, it would make sense as well if the movie's based on a brand new mythical and we get another one in these games, which could totally happen, right? I really hope we do. It'd be nice to get like another event. It doesn't need to be anything long like the epilogue was with any characters. It could just be a little side thing where we go to a new area. Maybe a new area opens where we've got access to different stuff in the games. That'd be kind of cool. But you never know, like, you've got like Snacksworth there. I know I've talked about it on stream before, but there is the possibility, I think, of Snacksworth kind of giving us different snacks for maybe new Pokemon that we could catch around the region. There's the Reggies and stuff like that that are potentially available in the code. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm just stretching it and being like, am I expecting something that's just never gonna happen? I hope not. Rachel, how are you doing? Happy Halloween once again. Hope you're doing good though, and thanks for joining us today. Nessie is still alive, I'm happy. Dresden, how are you doing? We cannot have any more casualties. I feel like this team could carry us through if we can just keep everything intact till the end. There's definitely a third mythical missing from the Japanese folklore that is inspired around Terrapagos. There's a bird of divinity in the story. I'd like to see that come to the game. That would be cool. And you know, I wonder if there is the possibility, if it is like a bird Pokemon, could it be like some sort of, I don't know, play on Ho-Oh or Lugia, maybe? Especially if we have like a Gen 2 tie-in this year. That'd be kind of cool. Like an origin form of Lugia and Ho-Oh. And it could be something like that, or something that links to those. That would be really cool. Yeah. And just for the fact that, you know, there is something there where that folklore tale has some extra bits that haven't been covered in the Pokemon story so far with Terrapagos. I mean, it kind of feels like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Would be nice to get a mythical with a puzzle or something with the epilogue. A lot of running back and forth. Yeah, it would be. I think that would be fun. And I think anything, if we get it, it would be cool if they tied it into what potentially is coming later this year, whether it be a Legends game or anything like that. So we do have some sort of tie to those games as well, in some shape, way, or form. Luke, how are you doing, mate? Hope you are well, mate. Great to see you as always. And hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Didn't Sunchill get another DLC because we had the Isle of Armor and then another thing alongside it for Raid Dens as an extension? Maybe we could see something like akin to that. Well, we got, so yeah, you got the Isle of Armor and then you got the Crown Tundra that were separate DLCs to each other. But I feel like that's kind of the equivalent to, like, Kitakami was the equivalent to the Isle of Armor, and then Indigo Disc equivalent to Crown Tundra. Although they announced the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero as one kind of DLC pack, there's like 2 parts to it. So there's always the possibility, I think, that we get something else, because there's still areas on the map that are grayed out, right? Like, we've got the northeast corner of Paldea that's still grayed out. We've still got areas of Area Zero which are grayed out as well. So there's still the possibility, I think, for them to do extra stuff, which would be crazy if we do. Oh my gosh, we get Earthquake, we don't need to rely on Magnitude anymore. It's the best day, the best day. Giovanni, and that Earthquake TM could not come sooner. Magnitude 7s, UDM 17, you proc this. We've got the Earthquake. We're in a good place now. If we'll restore. Paradox Lugia Ho-Oh pair would be awesome. Yeah, even if they go down a Paradox route with them, that'd be so good, wouldn't it? Like, it would be, it'd be amazing to see something like that. Pokemon Legends Kyurem or Pokemon Legends Celebi would be the best next game though. Yeah, like Kyurem or Black and White remake seem likely. Yeah, I think so. I really hope we get another Legends style game, whether it's called Legends or not. I don't know, but it would be amazing. Even if it was like a sequel to the Legends game, which it could well be, you know. We need those. Where are you? Repels. Still in effect. Okay, we're just running into higher level Pokemon. William, how are you doing? Afternoon to you, my friend. Good luck with the Nuzlocke. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. We definitely need a little bit of luck to help us along today, so we don't lose any of these party Pokemon that we've got. But they're still going to do stuff with Scarlet and Violet, of course, because we stuck with these games for another, at least almost 2 years. That's the worry about it, where we're like, you know, when is Gen 10 coming? Probably not for 2 years. I can't see Gen 10 coming next year. It would make sense on the schedule that they normally have, but I just feel like it's going to be 2026. Might not be though, you know. But yeah, they're going to have to kind of keep interest with Scarlet and Violet. So having extra stuff could definitely be something that we do see. I think the Switch 2 will have initially a test game, like Let's Go game, or a simple remake. Yeah, that's definitely an option I could see them going with. And it would make sense because they did it for the Switch with the Let's Go. It would kind of tick the box to say, okay, there's our nod to Johto this year. Let's Go Johto. And that I wouldn't mind that, as long as we got like something either the following year, which was like Black and White Unova game or Johto game, you know, in the kind of interim. I feel like it would be a Black and White game more than anything if we were to get a Let's Go Johto. And then the following year after that, 2026, we get the Gen 10, Gen 6, Gen 10. Again, I just did the Empoleon raid for the first time. All I got was large XL candies. That is sad, mate. The first time, and you didn't even get an ability patch. That's brutal. This game, mate. I always feel like the ability patch should be guaranteed on that first time round. Even the remakes only started because they couldn't get all the Pokemon in Gen 3 without cheating. Yeah, that's very true. And I think like you look at it like this time around where it's like, okay, they're shutting down all of the eShop, Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Home at some point. Not Pokemon Home, Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Transport at some point this year. So you think, okay, well there is going to be a lot of Pokemon from these older games. Not a lot, but there will be some that you're not going to be able to trade into Switch versions of the game or home. So they're going to have to kind of cover that in some sort of way. So the remakes could cover for that, I guess. And that's what I would expect them to do potentially, but we'll have to wait and see. But you're completely right. Like the inability to get Pokemon from like Gen 1 up is the reason why. Speaking of Northeast Paldea, I'm sure it was all but stated that it was a mapping for Kalos. Could explain Eternatus game and tie in for Herba migration, all that jazz. That's very true, yeah. There's a part of me that's like, I really want it to be somewhere that we can kind of unlock and go to with an update, but there's a part of me that just feels like that is just the explanation, and it's never going to be something that we are able to take advantage of. This is a rare candy, I think. No, rare candy. Oh, Blizzard. That's actually good for Lapras. Rare candy might be at the end of this corridor. Remake cells, so not one person not wanting them doesn't matter. Yeah, this is very true. I prefer they take a little longer and the next gen to avoid some issues. I agree with you, yeah. I don't mind waiting, to be honest. And I think even if we get a remake, and even if we got a Legends game, I think they'll probably stick with Scarlet and Violet for the competitive scene until Gen 10 comes out. I can't see them making a jump unless it's like a fully established like remake game that's been designed and run by Game Freak, you know, like an Aurus or a Hot Gold Soul Silver game. Then I could maybe see them jumping over to it with competitive. But as like we saw for Sword and Shield, they kept with Sword and Shield even when BDSP came out, even when Legends Arceus came out. You know, I mean, you couldn't jump over to Legends Arceus because there was no competitive there, but you get what I'm saying. Their kind of flagship game, even though it was like 2 and a bit years old at that time, was still Sword and Shield right until Scarlet and Violet was released. So I feel like that's going to be their main advertising platform for the next few years till we do get an update. Would mind more content in the games. I don't know who would. Yeah, I would just like a Battle Factory or something along those lines. Like I think something like that would have been really good. Obviously not shiny locking the legendaries would have been a good idea, I think, to keep players interested in playing the games. But yeah, they decided to go down the route that they did. Okay, can we just escape rope out of here? Sure, we've got a few escape ropes. We got 3. Here we go. We should call the next generation Pokemon G and Pokemon X. Oh man, they ruined that option already. Pokemon Z, that's what we need. We tried Mewtwo with Amnesia, Nasty Plot, Skill Swap, and Psychic for the raid. Shell Bell for recovery. I haven't yet dressed in. I did say I think Blaine's covered it, didn't he, on his channel? I woke up this morning, that popped up on my timeline. Looks like a really solid build. Nice way to get through it pretty easy. Mewtwo now, is it? No, it's not one of the legend catches it, so we'll take the trainers on. We don't have to worry about answering the questions. We need the XP. But yeah, have you tried it yourself? You don't need to have every type of Pokemon to be competitive. Yes, you want to capture them all, but you can only capture what's available, so the only thing you really need to focus. Yeah, that's very true. hopefully we can get Nessie leveled up to a good point throughout these raids. It's a big goal in here. Because I think 47 is what the Arcanine Blaine has. But Nessie's chunky, so we should be all good. Kaden, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for joining us today. Anyone remembers Temtem? I do. Me neither until someone mentioned it. But yeah, Temtem was a thing that existed. I don't think it was that long ago that it like actually released for the Switch. Because I know when they initially released it, it was just like port online. And then they kind of got it everywhere now. I never played it after the beta though. I tried the beta out. I didn't mind it, but yeah. One of those that kind of came and went. Nessie, come on. KWO, how are you doing, mate? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for the build. I'm EV training my Mew right now. Awesome, mate. The Mew's really quick when it goes right. I mean, in the video where I did it, I had such terrible RNG throughout. It was rough, and I still managed to do it fine. So yeah, you can do it. Confuse rate we'll get rid of. Ice Beam's good. What I used, it was a Mewtwo from the 7-star too, so barely had to invest anything. Nice. That's brilliant. I love that. Next, yeah, thanks for the Vaporeon build. You're more than welcome. I'm pleased it was useful. I managed to do mine a lot of resets just to get the NPCs. Yeah, that's the annoying thing at the start. You can kind of get around it with Vaporeon with the haze, but you really want to try and avoid that initial damage to start with, because you're likely going to have to take, when you haze that turn, it puts you way far behind in the raid. So it's just easier with the right NPCs. Because yeah, you're looking at realistically taking a lot of damage from the grass knots to start with. And it's going to make, it's just going to slow you down just way better with no intimidators. It's like the only time we're like, no, we don't need Arcanine, Star After, Taurus, stay away. Why can't you battle as viewers? We'd be the Battle Factory. That would be fun. Can you imagine? That would be actually really fun to do. Just got to make sure Mewtwo has a nerve enough pressure. Your skill swap to avoid losing twice as much PP per move. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, that is rough if you forget to change it. I think the one from the Mightiest Mog Mewtwo has got a nerve, hasn't it, as its ability. Come on, Nessie, close this one out. I don't want to have to switch. There we go. Okay. A Nuzlocke idea, Nuzlocke the game, then use what you have left at the end to build a competitive team and try to climb the ladder. Oosh. That is a bit, like, if you did it in Scarlet and Violet, that would be a really good one to do it with. I like the idea of that though. It is the global challenge this weekend. Many of you playing in it, because it has started already. I've seen a few players already getting their 15 battles in ready for today. I think I'm going to leave mine till tomorrow. Let a lot of those players rack up those points ready to steal. Potentially. Might go really badly. We'll see how it goes. Might want to have Lapras at least level 35 before you try to take on Blaine. Yeah, I think that's not a bad shout, Ken. Otherwise, you're really playing with fire. Yeah, definitely. I think we need to be... I would feel more comfortable up around 40, to be honest. But I don't feel like we're going to be there. We'll be the high 30s, I think, by the time we get to Blaine. But yeah, you're not wrong. We don't want to be going in this way, because the stomps and stuff like that those Pokemon have access to are going to be hitting pretty big damage. Eric, when do you think we will get a Mightiest Mog Lapras? Oh, that'd be so good, right? There's a part of me that's like, we'll probably never get one, because it feels like they're sticking with like the starter Pokemon, some legendaries. We might get some mythicals. I would love Mightiest Mog Lapras though. Farmer Chris, thank you so much for the subscribe. Lumpy peanut butter whiskey made my head go boom boom. Oh no, how are you feeling this morning, mate? I hope you're doing all right. I woke up with a banging headache this morning just for having like no sleep. But I hope you're doing all right. And you've got a nice chill day today, so you can just relax a little. Like you and who has all of these old Pokemon games. When you replay them for the second time, you already have these legendaries. Give them away to people who don't have them. Yeah, that is an option. It's just kind of like picking who you kind of give them to, because you don't have that many legendaries, you know. Can I do the raid with a Weavile using Leah? No, Ken, you did that. You beat. Was it a Hisuian Weavile? Does it not get Screech as well? Had about 50-50 luck with the randoms online. Kind of nice having some difficulty after Blaziken being so easy with Volleyball. Yeah, I agree. It's a tricky raid. It did take a few tries to go. I think the Bronzong can work. It's just very down to the wire, you know. I think that's the one thing with the Bronzong, but it's definitely an option. Lumpy, I'm good, my friends. I am very good. Little tired, but looking forward to hopefully making some decent progress in this one today. 41. Probably not a good idea to stay in against the old Rapidash. Laughing Chester, check out the description. There's rules that'll explain it all. Save me going over it all again. Lumpy went to the neighbors for one drink. Like 5 hours later. It's always the way, mate. Always the way. Never won. It's never won. Hope you had a good time though. Give me buffet soul. Said you either arrived. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I got the Emporion using Vaporeon. Nice, awesome. The sunny day. Here's Weather Ball and help. So I'm pleased it worked out, mate. It's probably one of my most fun builds that we put together for a 7-star raid, I think. It was, yeah, it's just a really unique one to use, really fun. So pleased it helped out. What all matches best with mightiest Napoleon? Eric, what do you mean? Glom, how are you doing? We're a bit stuck against this Growlithe. Let's take a trip to the Pokemon Center. Can I use Vaporeon? I got Weavile as a partner. Ah, okay. Yeah. That's brutal. If it was using the Leer. Not what we want to see. Great for like compensating for the iron defense later on, but not so good for the not so good for those competitive boosts. Brutal, actually. Yeah. I really dislike Sylveon in the raid because the Moonblast is just constantly firing off. And more likely than not, it's just always proccing that competitive boost. It's only getting the +1, but still, when it's kind of happening like every single turn. Yeah, Laughing Jester, if you've never done a Nuzlocke before, I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Can be a bit stressful at times, but it's a nice way to kind of play the games if you haven't played them like that before with those rules set. And you can be flexible with the rules and stuff like that, you know, especially if it's your first time out with them, because it can be tricky sometimes, or trickier than you might think, you know. Riley, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. This is what question menu. Favorite morning ritual. Coffee in the office, Osirus on the phone and the Game Boy Micro while shiny hunting Nincada in Ruby. No way, mate. Good luck with the shiny hunt, and as always, great to have you. Hope you're having a fantastic morning, mate. And I'm already like trying to think what our next Nuzlocke can be. Do we commit? This is a pretty big one, but do we commit to the shiny only Nuzlocke in Hog Gold Soul Silver? I've always wanted to do it. I think it would be a real fun one to do, but it is a big commitment. That's going to be a long one. There's not going to be like a couple of weeks and we're done with that. That is going to be, I think, a big old jump. But I'm definitely down to do it. And I think it would be a really good one to do. It's like Hot Gold Soul Silver, great games. I picked that because I think getting the starter shiny to begin with is the easiest out of all the games. So it'll be a good one to do. It'll be interesting to see what you think. If you'd be down for doing that. Because I would like to continue doing... okay. Lane's there. Ready and waiting. We need to do some leveling up. We cannot go in against them. We cannot go in. What was that? A Grumpig? I really need to read this comment. Sir, I don't know if you're interested, but I managed to solo the Empoleon with Thick Fat Grumpig and had Simple Beam, Snarl, Nasty Plot, and Flash Cannon. Snarl does -2 special attack every time you... That is genius. I love it. And I'm always interested. Thank you so much for sharing. Congrats. Styling out the Empoleon with the Grumpig. That's probably one of the best things, the greatest things I've heard. I'm going to 100% build that and try it. That sounds so good. The Simple Beams. Genius. Right. That would be Babe Epic. The Epic. Black 2 is a fun Nuzlocke game. Yeah, definitely a good one to do as well. Bonner says, I'm right, nerd, because I'm more excited for Pokemon Day than Valentine's Day. You and me both. I cannot wait for Pokemon Day. I understand. 100%. I'm with you all the way here. Standing in your corner. For one time, me without shiny charm. I found a shiny Lechonk. Nice. Always a nice one to come across. Phoenix, let's do it. I think we should. I think we should commit to it. Rachel, Foreign, Empoleon, Red. I did a Fighting Arceus. Sunny Daylight, Screen, Carmine, Judgment. Nice. That's a nice one. I like that. That's nice and consistent. Yes, it'll be good for your child. You inherit that Nuzlocke because you aren't finishing it. Hard Gold Soul Silver Shiny only Nuzlocke in your lifetime. Don't know, mate. I feel confident that we could do. Like, the time frame would be before bank and transfer shut down, you know? I feel like we could do it. If we're doing like 6 hours a day, right? We're gonna get the shinies. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. We might only finish the game with like 3 Pokemon, but winning's winning, man. Crossing the line. We demand the shiny Onion Nuzlocke in the best game ever. I feel like that would be good. Okay, so I think we'll probably line it up for when we come back from Dortmund. I think that'll be a good time to kind of dive into it. That leads us nicely up to Pokemon Day as well. Inspired by the Grumpig, we look into the Thick Fat Hariyama as well. We tried Hariyama. It was just, yeah, it didn't. This is really dicey. We are playing with fire here. Scott, thank you so much. 25 months membership. Scott, mate, you know how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, man. Was a match. So thank you, mate. And hope you're doing good this morning. Great to see you in the chat as well, mate. And joining the Nuzlocke. What are you up to today? I'd highly recommend doing a shiny dream team quest over a Nuzlocke, because it wouldn't mean that you'd need to shiny hunt on every route for every encounter. It would just be a select 6 months. That's probably a better way to do it, Riley, because then we're not locked. We can still progress through the game and we're not locked in. And that might be a better way to do it. I think it would probably be better for you guys as a viewer as well, where we're not just constantly sitting on one route before you can move on to another, before you have to hunt another shiny, you know? I think that might be a way better option. That's a really good shout though. Thank you so much, Riley. I'll look into both and see which is probably better, but I would kind of lean towards that as probably the way to do it. Hariyama's too squishy. Yeah, even with a thick, like Hariyama's got that problem where it gets thick fat and you can set it the sunny day, but it just doesn't have it. When we tested it, it just didn't feel like it had the room to set up like you'd want to be able to do. Like It doesn't ever get any room to be able to belly drum. You're taking too much damage, even with the thick fat, even under the sun. And the grass not as well, because you're quite heavy. It's doing big damage. If we're paralyzed here, we can stay in. I don't know if we can stay in still. It's kind of risky. We're taking a lot of damage. If they crit with the Hyper Fang, it's very risky. Grumpig actually has a base 110 special defense, turn 1 blizzard, tickles it because of thick fat. I love that. That is the secret sauce, I think. So it's been cooking. Decidueye the Unrivaled. I have 331 subs right now. And add one more to that because I will sub after this. I didn't even know you had a channel. These Raticates are in. What was everyone's first ever shiny and what game? Not counting the red Gyarados. Mine was Scyther. What? You got Scyther? That's crazy. That's a great shiny to get. Mine was Fearow in Pokemon Pearl. Not the most glamorous, but we'll take it. I think a player would be to choose the 6 mons you want to beat the game with. Shiny hunt those, but progress the rest of the game as a Nuzlocke. Yeah, I agree. And then have backup ones that we kind of want to go for if we have a casualty. Oh, imagine the casualties in a shiny only Nuzlocke. Brutal. I think that's the best way to do it. You've just helped me organize this, Riley, so thank you. Lumpy. Got the kids up, we eating breakfast, watching the stream. What are you having for breakfast, mate? And hello to the kids. I hope you're all having a great breakfast. I was weird for breakfast this morning. I was like, I don't really... Do you ever get when you're like, I know I want to eat, but I don't want to eat anything. I basically had fruit and yogurt this morning for my breakfast. It's just like, I just want that fresh... Because I was so tired. And it was good. It's good. I had a pear, banana, and some yogurt. It was a decent breakfast. So, yeah. Not that anyone asked, but I'm sharing anyway. Sharing's caring. First shiny I got was a shiny Peaky Peck in Sun and Moon. That is a great shiny to get as well. Look at you guys with all these like flashy first shinies that you get in your games. Shiny Drowsy in Pokemon Soul Silver. Nice. And Hypno's got a banger of a shiny. Like, I feel like Hypno shiny doesn't ever get talked about at all. Not in many games, but our recent ones. But it's got such a good shiny. Nicola stopped playing after Pokemon Ruby until Violet, so my first shiny was Drytini. No way. That is S tier. Transfer windows, what they used to be. Yeah. Scott, mate. So boring yesterday. Like, nothing happened. I wonder if it's like a play from the Premier League clubs where they've like colluded almost to say, we're not going to do much business here because we want FFP to change. And it kind of almost forces the hand of the Premier League when they have this meeting to address FFP in March time. There's a bit of me that thinks that's got a lot to do with it. Decidueye the Unrivaled. My first shiny was Pokemon Sun and Gumshoes. Nice. That is another great one to get. Everyone is scared of FFP now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's got to the point where it's like kind of hurting the Premier League as a brand. They need to do something about it. The first shiny was Lechonk at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's a great one to get. Laughing Jester. Riley, I eat this exact same thing every day. My buddy and I hit the gym. On our lunch breaks, the breakfast menu each day is 3 eggs, a banana, and a Cliff Bar. Like, great. I love having that routine, man. I think when I go away, because I do go away quite a lot, it's so difficult to keep that routine, you know, because like if I'm going abroad, I can't really take stuff with me, so it makes it a bit more difficult. And I'm also just full of excuses like right now. So yeah, I just need that consistency. That's how you stay in shape and stay healthy, with that consistency, like every day. 2, 5, 7, and 9. Lumpy. I don't know how you are an absolute legend. I don't know how you How you have any time to do anything else, mate? You are the dudes with wins. 100%. That is incredible. That's amazing, mate. That's really cool. To see you rather unrivaled, make YouTube shorts. I want a bit of that, so I want it on my timeline. So I'm gonna make sure to hit you up after the stream today. Shiny Mudbray in Violet. Nice, Kaylee. That's a great shiny to get as well. Mudbray's got such a nice shiny. Dan, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. First random shiny, spawn shiny was Jumpluff. No. Really shiny hunting Eevee whilst enjoying the stream. Good luck with the Eevee hunt. Got a shiny Jumpluff as your first shiny. That's nuts. Style points. Jace, first shiny was in Pheasant. Literally had to Google the name there because I got that Pokemon. That's hilarious. That's probably about the same, I would say, about the same level as the Fearow that I got. I feel like we're on par. Unpheasant, Fearow, very similar. Same kind of Pokemon, just different luck. A nice one though, mate. Oh, my first shiny would have been a Rattata in gold, but being a kid, I didn't realize it's shiniest. Oh no. That would have been a great one to play through with as well. Get that shiny Raticate going. Brutal. Your first shiny was Lake of Rage Red Gyarados. That was probably my first one, genuinely, but my first wild encounter was probably the Fearow. Unless I came across a shiny when I was younger and I just didn't notice, which is totally possible, I think. But there's something glitching about the game. Wonder what level we could get away with for playing with Lapras, because I feel like Lapras and Graveler are going to be able to kind of carry us for the most part against Blaine. Haven't seen Oddish around in here a while. Yeah, he was here yesterday, both streams yesterday. Hopefully pops in. He's got a good nickname for our Zygarde if we ever get the Zygarde shiny in the Dynamax Adventure raids. Why are we coming in here? This is not where we need to be. 56 alpha Pokemon. What? I'm doing a little bit of like side content at the minute for shiny alpha Snorlax in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like perfecting its dex entry. Feeding it 50 berries. It's hard work. But it's done. We've got those odds reduced down, which is nice. This random shiny was a Lola Meowth. That's a super nice shiny to get, Riley. I'm just gonna juice up Lapras as well while we're here. The iron will be nice. A little bit of defense. They're not really gonna make too much a difference, but I feel like Lapras is the one that can benefit from all of these vitamins. Where have we got any healing? I don't think we've got anything. No, we've got nothing. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful. Counter the Rattata in Kanto. It's the only way. Oddish needs to do that shiny chant again. That was insane. That was insane. The fact that it actually worked as well. Midnight stream 4 AM upload and another stream. You must be shattered. Adam, I am very tired. I am extremely tired today, but I got the weekend. I can rest up at the weekend, so it's going to be a chill weekend. I just didn't want to miss this today because I feel like this is today we can make some real progress with getting close, if not finishing the Nuzlocke. So it'd be kind of nice to be able to do. And then we've got the Deoxys hunt that we can do, and that was the kind of the main thing about this playthrough to start with, but it's turned into so much more, which has been super nice to do. Can't risk it. I mean, we're all right, but still, we'll pop into the shop and we'll buy some supplies. How are you doing though, Adam? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining as well. 36 to 38 would be good for Lapras. The only problem is, like, the Arcanine's going to be like 10 levels higher than us. I guess we do have Graveler though, which is a decently high level Pokemon, so it's not terrible. Then we're not spending too much time. Shiny Zygarde looks like toothpaste. Definitely does. It is a nice shiny though. Hyper potions. Full heals. Get some more of these. I guess we can sell some stuff as well, because it's probably worth just selling things that we don't necessarily need, like the X Special. X Accuracy. Awakening's useful. We got 3 calcium. Everything else feels like it could come in handy. Yeah, we're fine. We use those calciums on... I didn't realize I had 3 of them. Nice. We're locked to using 10 per game in this one, aren't we? I think, yeah. 38 to 40 be safe for Lapras. We're not going to catch the stray crit. That's very true as well. I think 38 feels good. Rampardos to get an evolution in Gen 10. That would throw everyone off, Scott. I do love Rampardos though. It's such a good Pokemon. Lumpy, I missed that shiny chant. It was something else. We got to witness the power of Oddish that night. No poison. This feels like a better day today where we're not getting guaranteed poison every time. Well, the Pokédoll too. Yeah, I guess we definitely don't need the Pokédoll. I only kept it because I was like, oh, I wonder if we can use it against the ghosts in the tower in Lavender Town, but we ended up just battling all the trainers anyway, so it was pretty pointless keeping it. Oddish the shiny summoner, shiny whisperer. Yeah, crazy, crazy. Will never be repeated ever again. Oddish has some mad voodoo powers. I guess this is probably the best place to train outside of Victory Road though. Oof, this does not bode well. Save some PP. Kind of nice to get Electrode up to 40 as well, if we can. Right, Graveler, you got to hit. Dude, man, got to hit this Earthquake. One job, one job. Now you're gonna get poisoned. Knew it. Just did that the first time, we could have avoided all of this. We need the full heal. Oh, we got a stray antidote. We'll use that. And I think we need to get... Oh, has Vulpix got Flamethrower now? Because I think... Oh, it might be safe to evolve Vulpix now. Or Flash Fire. Okay, it has, yeah. So we can evolve it. I think Flamethrower is the only thing. Level 29. It gets Flamethrower. So we can evolve it at this point. That's going to be good going forward. To get the Ninetales. And then the team's looking pretty fire, to be honest. We might be alright to take, like, I worry about Agatha. Like, we're probably just gonna have to brute force our way through Agatha. But Pidgeot doesn't do a terrible job against Agatha. I mean, we've got to get past Giovanni first, but I mean, between Lapras and Noodles, Tanga level, we should be alright. Should be okay. We do have a rare candy. Okay, so I think... Can we get away with level 37? Everton D'Souza, thank you so much for the subscribe. Must have missed some death. What all have we lost? Quite a lot, mate. We lost Venusaur yesterday. We lost Snorlax yesterday, which is the worst. I think the worst one, aside from Debbie and Nidoqueen, was definitely Snorlax yesterday. That was brutal. That was to a Destiny Bond, Ghastly, just before Sabrina. That was very sad. Because we'd spent a lot of time getting Shadow Ball for the Snorlax, and I think, like, when you're thinking ahead as well, you're like, okay, Agatha's going to be tricky, but the Snorlax is going to body it with Shadow Ball, with how Shadow Ball works in this game, hitting off the physical side of things, the ghost type move. So that was rough. What else have we lost? Lost Magikarp, Bellsprout, Rattata early on. Did we lose Rose? I don't remember that. Yeah, did we? That was awkward. And then Rose came in. It was like the one job we had was just to make sure that Rose and Venusaur was intact for the final. I honestly felt like Venusaur was just always going to be the Pokemon that we were never gonna lose throughout the run, but it wasn't going to be. Would be nice to have a starter at the end game, but Snorlax was bad for the run. Debbie was bad for our hearts. Spencer, 100%. Debbie's memory lives on. Debbie would have... Imagine if we'd had Nidoqueen, Snorlax, Venusaur, and all the rest of these that are kicking around. It would have been such a strong squad. Finish up the game. Of course, we've got our rival to take on as well. Yeah, Snorlax hurt so much because of how bad it was to catch, and it was a nightmare to catch, wasn't it? It was such a pain to catch. Probably get levels on Lapras quicker by just taking out all the gym trainers. Oh, we've done that. One big dingus. We've literally just... Blaine is just waiting for us, so... I'm probably going to get it to the next level. We use the rare candy. That'll probably get us to 37, and I think that might be alright. We're going to be like 10 levels below the Arcanine, but I think just because Lapras is just a tank anyway, we should be alright in being able to kind of deal with stuff with it. Maybe that'll help push us up a few levels as well for Giovanni. Just a pain, this part. Kind of don't want to use the rare candy now because it's just a waste of all the XP that we've got to this point, you know. But yeah, if there was other trainers, it would be ideal for us to kind of take those on in this situation. And I think with Graveler kind of backing us up, we got Pidgeot's a decent level, Electrode's not a terrible level either, so we should be, fingers crossed, be alright against Blaine. But yeah, we didn't do any of the ducking around with the quizzes. We took on all of them. H Rainbows, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. It's weird as well. I was expecting like a mystery gift to randomly drop today, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything drop today. I think they're just relying on the raid to get people to update their games. And the global challenge as well. It probably is enough to make a lot of people just be like, yeah, I'm gonna update to the latest patch. Unless there is something. What is this? No, it's not. No, there's no new gift, David. Just me talking about me expecting one today, but nothing's dropped. I don't think there will be today. I think it's going to be a pretty quiet day in regards to news and stuff. Famous last words, though. How are you doing, though, mate? I hope you're good. Have you done the update? And are you planning on doing the Empoleon raid? Are you going to keep it for next week still? I'm getting burned out on just the start of Pokemon raids, especially since we can catch them all in game now. I know. I'm with you, Ken, on that. I just think just add a bit of variety to them. I mean, it's nice that they went from like Blaziken to Empoleon, but it's just yeah. Kind of just want mythicals or legendaries. You know, the ones that we can transfer in from home that we can't actually catch in the game. I think they're the ones that would make a lot of sense, and I think that would keep people's interest like peak. You know, I think, yeah. Like if they're not gonna introduce ways for us to get the like Registeel, Regirock, Regice in the actual base games, you know, because it would have been so good to just go around the terrarium and catch in different areas. At least do like raids for them. And then like a lot of people have said, you know, like a Deoxys raid for Pokemon Day or Victini raid Pokemon Day would be very cool. So stuff like that, I think it would be, that'd be way better than the starters. The fact that we could get them in the terrarium just makes you think, it's not as appealing. The Mightiest Mark as well, I think if there was more where the Mightiest Mark held a lot of weight, or it did something like, you know, it changed the form of the Pokemon somehow. The fact that it's, at the moment, there's just nothing that it does, makes them like not feel as special as they once were. Just kind of sad. Right, I think we'll be good now. Big Blaine on. Where's that raw candy? Right, let's heal up. Still a Rain Dance. Ooh. Do we get rid of Perish Song? Perish Song could be really good against something that's like very tricky. I can't really drop anything. I mean, I could drop Body Slam. But Body Slam's really good. I guess we drop Body Slam. Keep Perish, because Perish gets us out of like really awkward positions. Body Slam's great, but I think for what we'll be using Nessie for, we can probably get away with not using it. Not update for me yet. Have had the hardest time actually getting the dupe to work consistently. Really want to get a few more balls. Yeah, it's so annoying when it's just not working. I feel the pain. I hope you have a bit more luck the next few tries, mate. If they really want Pokemon Day to be cool, they would have a Terra raid for a shiny Volcanion, which to my knowledge never been released for distribution before. No. Also, I think they could do a shiny event, or they could do a raid event for Victini and have it possible to catch it in its shiny form. That would be hype. And then they wouldn't be giving away a shiny, but they'd be given the chance for us to get it in game, so it would be legal for the first time ever. So I think that would be like really cool to do. And I guess it just depends on what they've got planned for this year. Are they going to go for a big nod to Unova? If they are, then Victini makes sense. If they're not, then they do anything else. Drop Perish Song. I've totally done the opposite, Ken. Distance to the tree, sleeping Pokemon spawning are very inconsistent, yeah. Right. Let's check our Pokemon. Nessie up top. Yeah, I think we're not in bad shape. I'm Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challenges. Ha, you better have Burn Heal. A shiny Volcanion must be fake then. I don't know, have they done a shiny Volcanion event before? I feel like I've seen the shiny before. It's never on those lists where I've seen, you know, what we like to see, the Rain Dance. As long as you don't say Will-O-Wisp. Fire Blast. Easy. And Nessie just eating that up. It's like, tasty Fire Blast. Bye-bye, Growlithe. I don't know if there's anything we need to worry about. Daylight berries, no, no held items. Although I don't know, we've just got no items allowed. Never really done the held items throughout the run so far, so I feel like at this point, probably better not than changing, because they would be handy. They're so handy. Any held items would be useful. No shiny Volcanion. It'd be a nice one to get. Oh, it's blue, of course it is. Shiny Volcanion's like blue. It's got like an absolutely baller shiny. It's brilliant, yeah. How much is this gonna do? Not enough. And I think we got... Oh no, rain doesn't run out in this game, does it? Once we set it up, we're all good. The Arcanine got anything that's gonna like really threaten us? Because I'm pretty sure Surf, we're 10 levels behind. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, that's all right. We switch out next though. We don't stay in to risk another one of those. But it had takedown. We don't even need to. Nessie's like, take that. You level 47, nearly 50 Arcanine. Okay, there we go. It was way easier than what I thought. I mean, the critical hit definitely helped. The Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Fire Blast. Thank you, Blaine. We appreciate it. You and your crazy island. There's a few mythical Pokemon that we can't get legally obtained yet that... Okay, dreaming about obtaining them eventually. That's really nice. Yeah, I really want... You know, it's not a mythical. But its shiny's not even that great. But I'd love a shiny Kubfu or shiny Urshifu. Be amazing. Oh no, what's this? Huh? Hey, there's no Osirus. Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. Hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending some time with me? It's a little island in the far south called One Island. Sevi Islands. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? Alright. Come on then, Bill. We'll do that. I mean, it might give us a chance to level up some Pokemon as well. I love that Bill just randomly rocks up, just whisks us away. He doesn't realize that we've got Giovanni to take down. Here we are. This is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this one there, my friend called Celio sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Just go see Celio. It was a very necessary crit, Ken, wasn't it? Like the get back for everything. Olio, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Hey there, Bill. Can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a second. Cyrus, this is my buddy Celio. He's one dedicated PC mechanic. Celio, this is Osiris, a rising contender as Pokemon champ. It's really impressive. I hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. Bill, so bring up to speed. How's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. The PC on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Okay, let me take a look a sec. Hang on here. Yada, yada, yada. Can I get a bit of wait? Just actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one called Island 2. 2 Island. The guy there that runs a game corner. That's what we like to hear, chat. As the thing for rare rocks and gems, we keep in touch with fellow maniac. So can you get to deliver this meteorite to him? Okay. Should we do this now, or should we kind of come back to do this later? Still have so many other Pokemon to hunt for, and it's lovely, and eventually I'll get the opportunity to shiny hunt these legendaries or mythicals. Just not today, that's okay. Yeah. Loads of time. We got a town map as well. Very nice. Okay, so we need to go to Island 2. What do you think, chat? Do we carry on doing this little side mission? No time like the present. The other thing is, it's probably going to benefit us for getting our levels up, because the level cap now is 40. No, it's 50. Level cap's 50, so we're quite a little way off that with some of our Pokemon. wonder if there's anything we can get around here. It does slow our progress down in the game though, doesn't it? Let's check our town map, because I don't know which way we need to go. Yeah, so we need to go this way to Island 2. I guess this is going to be a good time to get Voltorb leveled up. And Tangrowth as well, to be honest. Noodle's probably the better one. I'm going to have a new profile pic. Very nice, Ryan. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're having a great Friday. I wonder what the levels of these Pokemon are. They can't be like too high. I wouldn't have thought they're too crazy because of where we are in the game. We're definitely going to want to be near that level cap for Geo. Yeah, that's very true. Okay. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Ooh. I really like Legends Arceus, you know, I really do. I don't know if it's my favorite. Scarlet and Violet's definitely up there. Hot Gold, Soul Silver, you gotta just say that one, I think. Just to be... because it's just so good. There's so much to do in the games. It was such a good remake. So probably Hot Gold, Soul Silver. What about yourself? Yeah, more encounters, more XP sounds good. The little side adventures always nice as well. It's definitely better than grinding the wild Pokemon as such. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst. Like, yeah, completely forgotten. The eShop on the 3DS had shut down. I was going to finish downloading the older games, but I guess not now. Slightly sad end of an era. I know what you mean. So sad, actually. You know? I wish they just kind of just... I guess they're going to shut it at some point. I think if on your profile, if you've ever had the downloads for those games before, you can still download things. Silver and Soul Silver are my favorite. Ken, great shout. It's and probably Black and White too. Great choice. Yeah, they're fantastic games. We're in a little... no, we can't go this way. I think we have to go down, don't we? Down before we can go out. Well, Generation 7 games are my favorites. We go up this way. I can't remember how we get out. I am going to put on a max repel just for a moment. Just while we kind of scout out the area so we don't have to worry about encounters for a little minute. I feel like this is the wrong way. I think we need to go down. No, we need to go... maybe another route. Do we go from the port here? Maybe this is the way. No, this is just going to take us back to where we came from. Why is this so hard to me? Lugia is my favorite legendary. Lugia is a great legendary. Lugia and Ho-Oh need origin forms though, or some sort of form buff. They're brilliant Pokemon, but I feel like they deserve it. Every other legendary seems to have got some sort of buff along the way, and they were kind of skipped over a lot of the time. And let's take this trainer on as well. Really love the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, another one that is like a brilliant remake, you know? It's a great redemption of my old favorite Pokemon, Sceptile. Got some love in that, mate. Yeah, that's very true. Those games are so fire. Yeah, I feel like for remakes, they set the benchmark with Hot Gold, Soul Silver, and then kind of hit the benchmark again with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Such good remakes. I wish Pokemon could be temporary forms in Pokemon Home, yeah. It would be good. There's a re-download option, yeah. I just mean the other games I hadn't gotten around to getting. That is sad, yeah. I think the only way around it is press a firmer on the 3DS and then go from there, getting the games. People that kept Megas at home. And the Dusk form Necrozma. Yeah, that's a bit, there's some really cool forms. It would be amazing to get like Ultra Necrozma. Can you imagine in home, just sitting there, chilling? I feel like I'm the only one who didn't like Oras. I found Ruby Sapphire Emerald to be my preferred way of playing Horn. So much more useless dialogue than remakes. Change the morale of the yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, do we need Rock Smash to get progress in this game? I hope not. We will take on these trainers though. Yeah, the XP share made it so it was way over level the whole game. That's the problem, right? It's good in some situations, but a lot of the time you think, oh, there's no need for the XP share. I mean, it'd be handy for these situations, but otherwise. What have we got as a switch in? Not a lot. These fighting types. Switching you, and then I guess wing attack. Primeape? Hopefully we don't lose Baller here. Okay, that's all right then. A Vital Throw. Man, that does a lot of damage. But I think a wing attack and a spark should be enough to get the match up. We should be okay. These are high level trainers. Like, is it possible to transfer Pokemon from DS games and to go back and catch some things? Yes, Ed. Yeah, you would need Pokemon Transporter and Pokemon Bank. But yeah, you can then transfer right up to. No, you just need Pokemon Bank for DS games. Oh no, ignore me. Earlier DS games, you would need Transporter and then Bank to do it. Pretty sure. But yeah, totally possible to do. Right, probably better off switching. These fighting types are kind of a little bit scary. Friends, I'm just going to nip quickly to the bathroom for 2 minutes. Stick with me. I will be very, very, very quick. I'm back. I just had to actually just run. I had a memory of Snorlax. I just went for a little cry about losing it yesterday. Right, I think what we need to do, if this is the right way that we need to go about it, because I'm still unsure if we're going the right way or not, but I guess just battling the trainers is good enough for now. There's also a healing spot in the Hot Spring Cave. Nice, thank you so much. How much are resales of 3DS? Not too much, right? I don't think too bad, to be honest, right now. I think like DS Lights are probably the cheapest ones because they're the older ones, right? And then I prefer those because even though they're not as nice a console as a 3DS, but it's not a double battle. I thought it was going to be a double battle. But yeah, you can play the Gen 3 cartridges on them, so it's got the cartridge slot, which is really nice. You have Pokemon Bank and Transport, you can. April the 8th, I think. So April the 8th, online services go down, but they're keeping bank and transports, they're operational. But they haven't said when they're basically closing those down yet. Yeah, so if you haven't got those, then you can't, you would, yeah, you're kind of stuck. But like I say, you can get some firmware on a 3DS and then get bank and transporter, which would still be a way, like a workaround here to do that. This is going to be awkward because we're going to have the other karate fighter and we haven't had a chance to heal up. It's not ideal. Staccato, you made 5 streams in a row. Can you believe it? Mate, thank you so much. And it's always a pleasure to have you joining us. And I hope you're having a fantastic Friday, mate. Thank you so much for the support as well as the rest of you. Really appreciate it. Man, this is rough. We are gonna have to switch out. These fighting types are not making it a bit dicey to take on. Right, what have we got to actually switch in here? Not really anything. We can't keep. I mean, we can keep Bowler in, but we're going to take a big chunk of damage. We can't trade Tony in. This is actually really rough. Wish we had like Reflect or something we could throw up. Okay, that's terrible. Spark's probably not going to do enough damage. We just cheese our way through Flash. This is actually really scary, yeah. Losing Bowler now would be bad. Seismic Toss. It's going to be 38. Take us down to 30. We're going to have to switch. I think we're going to have to get Dude Man in. Hope we can take a big attack. Just because of its defenses being so good. If it's Seismic Toss is here, that's kind of fine. We might be able to get away with an Earthquake. Just depends if we have speed. Which we do. Okay, so. Ooh. Panic over for this little period. That was way too sketchy though. It's the fact that we couldn't heal up between, because Pidgeot would have been actually really good there, but the fact that we'd taken all that damage before. Scary. I feel like it's just worth healing everything, even if there's a hot spring. Don't know what's around the next corner. It's everyone's favorite gen. Mine is Gen 3 for sure. Loved Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald Colosseum. XD. So damn cool being able to play them with my pals and Ruby. Yeah. It's a very good generation. Very good generation. I really like Gen 4. I did really enjoy Gen 4. It was one of my favorites. I think Battle Revolution as well on there was good. Light and Fire in Your Heart. Ember Spa. Isn't that where we get Moltres? Take on this trainer. You can go right and top and hot spring. That cave on the right. Thank you so much, Olio. I have very little memory about this part of the game. As a hot spring to heal up. Okay, we can go there next. We're pretty lucky that actually missed, I think. Gen 1 and 2 are my favorites. Gen 2 is really hard to look past. I think the fact that you get like, you can go back to Kanto. It's the only game where you can go back to another generation. Makes it such a really cool feature. One Unleashed, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming by the stream, mate. And I'll hopefully catch up with you very soon. But enjoy your weekend, my friend, if I don't speak to you before then. There's a strength puzzle. I don't remember the strength puzzle at all. I'm so like conscious now. I'm like, we need to keep our Pokemon like super healthy. Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, people say. I guess if we can get an encounter in here, we can. I don't know. This doesn't feel like we're going to get an encounter. Oh, there we go. So we got Rock Smash, which is good. We can teach that to do something. How do we heal up in here then? We have to speak to one of the NPCs in the pool. Ah, there we go. Just walk into the middle. That's literally it. And we've got a repel on. Okay. Yeah, Blueberry Academy is off the coast of the Unova region. Bag. TM Kiss and Rock Smash. Dude, man, you feel like they're the perfect Pokemon to learn Rock Smash. We never use Defense Curl, so may as well just get rid of it. Using the Master Ball on Udem 17. That is a question. Maybe we keep it for the Deoxys. I think that's probably a better idea. Because we're going to go for the Deoxys Shiny Hunt in this. So I think probably keep it for Deoxys, I think. I guess, yeah, so technically, although you're not in the Unova region, right? Like, you're not going in and taking gym leaders on in Unova. You're kind of on the outskirts, but you're in the region. So technically, yes, PvP was fine. Didn't have your hopes through the roof though. First experience with Cnnnot, I love them. Yeah, Platinum's such a great game. The talk of the GB operator made me order one. It's on the way. Ayo Geeks, nice. You'll have to let me know what you think of it when it arrives. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I think we're just backing up your saves. Generally, it's quite useful for that on its own, but being able to play Pokemon on the PCs, super nice as well. And not having to pay like a crazy amount of money. Okay, so we've done that part. I just don't know how we get out of this, and I'm like struggling. Like, I feel like I'm just missing something. Must be this route. Though this is just a dead end. It's frustrating. There is a surf route towards the north of the spa. Okay, so that's where we need to go to. That makes more sense. There's a trainer here as well. This is a new encounter, so we've got to catch. We've caught Spearow up to this point, so I feel like Spearow right now is just a duplication, right? I feel like it's a duplicate encounter, so we skip this. We skip this. Yeah, so this counts as our Spearow. We don't like Spearows and Fearows. But I forget that we've got an encounter here. This is nice. It's a Warn Island. I've got the Pokeball 3DS, nice. Transporter and Bank. I bought all of the Gen 1, 2 games on it too. It's essentially an OG Pokemon catching machine. That is the perfect setup. Wonder what we'll get. What are we gonna get here? Something good. Ponyta? Ponyta's actually not terrible at all. What level's it at? 34. I need to bring something that we can kind of hit it with and not worry about knocking it out. Ponyta's nice. Every island is one encounter, right? Yeah, I think so. UM 17 for sure. Let's confuse it. Rock Smash with Dude Man. No, we had Geodudes. Oh no, the Geodudes that we encountered were just the duplicates. Because we've got the Graveler, right? So we got a Geodude already. So that kind of counts. So yeah. How much is this gonna do? Hopefully not. No, that's fine. Go for one more. Oh, the recoil. I think we've knocked it out. The flamethrower, the recoil. Well, that's that. That was a bit of a bust. Rough. Ponytail Rapidash would have been really cool. Never mind. Crit on top of the recoil. Just wasn't meant to be. So now you can't catch anything on this island. No, not on Island 1, which is pretty rough. So Ponytail would have been very useful for this, you know, in case anything happens to Ninetales Vulpix, which I'm hoping it won't, but you just never know. I've got to say, watching Empoleon troll you to hell with your new run through this is the morning's video gave me a great chuckle. With the Mew, oh man, it was rough. 2 freezes in a row, and I'm sure it got a crit as well along the way. It's like, come on Mew. It would have been so much quicker as well if we hadn't had any of that bad RNG. What's the name of the device, Ed? It's called a GB operator. So that's it's made by Epilogue. So if you just type in GB operator in Google, it'll be like top of their Google search on there. So and that'll take you through to their page, and you can order direct through them. I don't know if there's any like third-party resellers for it, but it's definitely a really good device. I've really enjoyed having it since picking it up. Should we be brave with Noodle? How much is a Vine Whip gonna do? Not much. Okay. It's only using water gun. Like a Slowpoke. How good would a Slowbro have been? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Got an online sketchy Tatsu outbreak. Nice. Currently working on the shiny live index for Scarlet Violet. Good luck with it, David. That's great to hear. The stretchy one as well. I just want to avoid the grass. Just finished the Empoleon raid. Mew, I only got 1 freeze and did it first time. Nice. The prep videos are amazing. Thanks for putting them out. No problem, Cosmon. I'm pleased to hear that was helpful, my friend. Congrats on getting the Empoleon. What ball did you catch it in? So watching this is really triggering my nostalgia. I know what you mean. Anytime I watch anything from the older generations, I'm always like, gotta whip out the old games and start playing again. Hopefully we can get Slowpoke somewhere else. It'll be like the Victory Road, we could get one. Hopefully we get a good encounter in Victory Road. That would be kind of nice. Noodle, we gotta get you out of here. Dude, man. Probably Nessie's the better one to bring in here, just to get some EXP. Doing all Premier Balls for the Mightiest Mark Pokemon. That's super nice. I love that. I wonder how many we'll end up with in the end. Are they literally going to do like every single starter? Kind of weird if they leave any of them out at this point. But I'm surprised we haven't had Venusaur and Blastoise. It feels so strange for those to be like left out. I really thought they'd be the first 2 that we'd get as soon as the DLC's released. We have a really nice high quality coffee machine at work that makes real nice freshly ground coffee, and it's free. Uses so much. I would be 100% doing the same. I I got some new coffee yesterday and it's... You know when you try like a new coffee out and you're like, it's alright? And it is not alright. I'm very disappointed with it. Not used to it. It's just a bit weak. It's like weak, a little bit weak. Kevin, thank you so much for the subscribe. Hope you're doing well. You are tuning into the stream. That's the other thing, you know, I was wanting to say this before we get sidetracked again. The thing is, could they still add something that makes the Mightiest Marks relevant in the game? Like another DLC where it's all about the Mightiest Mark Pokemon. Could that be like a thing that we see potentially? It'd be really nice if there was some different meaning, because then I think it gives more credence to catching the Mightiest Mark Pokemon, whereas right now it's just like kind of I'm not terribly worried about it because I can just get the starters elsewhere, you know. So maybe that's got something to do down the line. It'd be kind of cool if it would be. Challenge tournament with only the Mightiest Mark Pokemon. That sounds epic. Let's go. Just looking at them now, we've had 20 so far. They've got to do all the starters, just Mew, Mewtwo, and bundle non-starters so far. Yeah, that's very true. Hitmonlee. Fighting types are a bit of a pain for us to deal with. Pidgeot being part normal type does struggle slightly. It's not taking the attacks like that great. We really need to KO this Hitmonlee now. Yeah, okay, that's good. Make the Mightiest Mark like the alphas from PLA. Yeah. I mean, marks aren't just there for extra flares. That's what I always thought. That's what I always thought as well. I thought there would be something in one of the DLCs where it was all about, oh, there was a big portion of it talking about the Mightiest Mark Pokemon and they got different forms. I think that was like from leaked stuff that's been before the game's dropped. I think that was always meant to be something that was happening. So it potentially still could be a thing. Just we haven't actually had it yet, you know. Let's use fossils in this run. That I'm not too sure about. We need to heal before we do anything. Go back to the Pokemon Center. This has been such a like a roundabout way of doing anything in this game. Man, why am I like struggling at this? Like just to get around this. Terrible. I need to put something at a higher level at the front of my party as well. Actually, why do you not? Mythical Pokemon. Why not do mythical Pokemon raids? That's what I would hope they would do. Right, we should be safe now from all of these pesky Pokemon. I don't think it... Is it up here? This way? No, it's not. We'll just go in the pool. We'll just go in here. This is fine. We don't need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Just go heal up. Right, we're all good. Danny, how are you doing? Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day and great to see you as always. I liked how you could put the ribbon on all the Mews. I put Pokeball Mew. It would be nice to get some ribbons. Yeah, the ribbons, if they had an effect, it would be so good. Mightiest Mark ribbon on Mew though was such a nice feature. Right, okay. Safe path, here we go. We're on the road, we're making progress slowly. Have you yet transferred over any of your totem Pokemon from Ultra Games? Some of them are in Pokemon Home, but there's probably still a lot in my copies of the game that I haven't switched over yet. Like Zarude, Hooper, and Volcanion, yeah. All of those would be so good. I hate confusion so much. UDM17, have a great rest of your day, my friend. Thanks so much for coming by the stream today, and have a great weekend. If I don't speak to you before then, mate, or during your weekend. Yeah, the blue Volcanion. I just remembered how good a shiny Volcanion was on the stream today. Petro, how are you doing, my friend? I'm doing very good, man, and hope you are having a great start to your Friday. Go back to Baller. They should receive the jumbo mark. As far as I'm aware, Rachel, I would imagine they will. Got around to work. You stream again later, be able to catch it. If so, Diana, I don't know if it will be tonight. Might be on Sunday. I'll put an update as soon as I can about it. But have a great day at work, and hopefully catch up with you very soon. We'll be definitely back on Monday if we're not later tonight, and over the weekend though. But I hope you have a fantastic day at work, and yeah, we'll catch up with you very soon. Or you also Chipperley. I hope you have a great day because you start mine off awesome. Thank you so much, Corey. I hope you have a fantastic day. It's Friday as well. We have to be chipper on Fridays. Best day of the week. Well, not the best day, but it's a good day. Okay, we'll bring in Nessie. I feel so like I'm not confident about bringing Electrode in on anything, just because I feel like we could get nuked with anything at any time. This is such a sidetrack. We would have been, would we have been done Giovanni right now? Probably not. We've probably been like just trolling around, trying to level up our Pokemon. So this is just the better option. And I'm off to work. Off work Monday. So I'll be here, there, if not. Awesome. Awesome. Nice that you got Monday off. Long weekend as well. That's awesome to hear. Get today done, and it's all... Let's bring Noodle in. Let's see what Noodle can do. Well, yeah, I just updated Scotland Violet today. I don't really see the merit in doing so. Yeah, I mean... just to do the online stuff. And also, if you want to make Metal Sound TM, I guess you can do that. That's a thing. Good job, Noodle. I didn't realize we were doing so much damage with the Vine Whip. You could have taken these, like... not when we're missing, though. That's rough. Okay. Pretty sure if your Electrode have stronger electric type attacks, you might feel slightly more confident. I think so, yeah. You're probably right. I give it that Thunderbolt, I feel like we'd be just nuking stuff. Spark is just not a really good alternative. That poison point as well. Danny, just barely waking up, but happy it's Friday. How about you? Yeah, I felt exactly like that this morning. Danny, it was slow start to the day today. We stay in order. No, I'm gonna switch out and then we'll heal up afterwards. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so it was like, yeah, I am feeling it today a little bit, but otherwise really good. Happy we're making progress with this, and it's awesome to hang out with all of you while doing so as well. Such a ribbon guy. Decided to play through one I ever used to have the Master Ribbon. I love those Master Ribbon quests. They're so cool. Using non-evolved mons, building a team with a Zubat, Sudden Shield from Emerald was insane. That is insane. Those quests are so good. Like, I have so much admiration for anyone that does the Master Ribbon quests. This is such a lot of work to do. And it is such a, yeah. All the style points for doing it. Jonathan, thank you so much for the subscribe. There were TMs in the base game that required version specific mons. Yeah, that was the, it was like Sheldon material you needed. I will take on this chap as well. We have to. We can't just leave one round and one off. Valid. So Sheldon, so Metal Sand wasn't a problem, I guess. Yeah, that's the nice thing. I didn't even realize until they announced they were doing the patch, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I actually can't make Metal Sand. And then they did the mystery gift for like 10 free Metal Sand, so that was kind of fine. Because I started panicking, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get new 7-star raids. Metal Sands are like a really important move sometimes to be able to take stuff down. I was like, I might not be able to do it. And they took ages patching it. Fortunately, I do work Saturday and Sunday, the busiest days for us. Oh, I hope they're good days, they're quick days, they're easy days for you, and then you have a nice relaxing time on Monday. Because you will definitely have deserved it. But depending on how long you stream, I'll stop in here and there. Awesome. I'll look forward to it if we are still going down, which hopefully we are. I'm chickening out. Not against the Sea King. Master Quest, Rachel. Yeah. Great theme tune. Yeah, the patch is really large. Oh yeah, it took a while to download. I love the RNG with these random wild trainers. Maybe they add something into the game. Maybe, yeah. Well, I think they fixed Dragon Cheer. That was one of the things they 100% fixed, because that was so broken. So you can use that in competitive now. They've stopped Smeagol being able to transform, which affects competitive play. So like one side you got that fixed, and then the other side something else was broken. So that was fixed. I think the issue with Inkay got fixed if you leveled it up before like 29. Our light screen's going to be very useful. I never really used chart. Probably get rid of Sonic Boom, to be honest. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Fix one problem, create another, John. Exactly, yeah. It's like a never-ending cycle. Let's bring in Tony. Smeagol can only transform if it's not a wild encounter, so it doesn't affect competitive as far as I know. Ah, that's really good information, Riley. I'm only because I never tested it, but I've seen a few people. They must have just been trolling on Twitter, where they were like complaining about not being able to use Smeagol in their teams anymore. So all trolls, which is nice. So if it doesn't affect the competitive side of things, just the wild Pokemon, I guess that makes sense, because it doesn't really make any difference if it can't transform in the wild, just for that glitch, which is kind of super fine, really. So where are we on the map? Is this where Moltres is? This is Mount Ember. which is not where we need to be going, I don't think at all. But is this the actual way for us to... Yeah, we're miles off. We need to be going... Island 2 is where we need to be going. I think we go back, unless this is like the route where we need to be concentrating on. I don't think we stick around here. I think we go back down and kind of get on with the story. No, we don't want to learn explosion. And again, there isn't so many people running Smeagol anyway. Yeah, not really. It's Team Rocket. Huh. You take the ferry to Island 2 and 3. Are you joking? So we've done all of this. And we could just go to the ferry and we could just go to Island 2 that way. That is brutal. Thank you, Olio. I can't believe we just did all of this. That really leads us to Moltres. Yeah. I did look familiar when we went up that, just into that Ember part. I was like, this definitely feels like Moltres. After all this time, Ken, I know. Leveling the Mons definitely helps. But... literally could have been that simple. Yeah, themes for the Generation 5 future and past ideas. And truth, yeah. I love all the music in Scarlet and Violet. Just such good tunes throughout. Have we got anything with cut? No, we don't. Okay, we don't need to worry about that for now. We didn't really need to find. We needed to find the old man, didn't we? The game corner. Give him the meteorite. Is he in here? No, where's Lost Cell? On today, she always brings me lunch every day right about now. Oh, we need to go and find her, don't we? A friend of myself. Have you seen around? I don't know where she might be. She should have been here long ago. She got my looks somewhat. Please search Island 3. What is the game corner? How much sadder can this get? Those clowns, they said they'd be waiting on the island. So where are they? Hey, you. It's the only Island 3 around here. Try waking up before you crawl out of your bed, you punk. This is Island 2. Move it. Filthy motorbike out of my place. Okay, so we need to go to Island 3. Take on the thugs. And I guess we get another encounter in Island 3, so that's kind of fine. Could stick around and do an encounter on Island 2. Party music is worst part sometimes, so corny. Sometimes it's alright though. Can we take these guys on? No. Alright, here we go. You the boss? Go back to Kanto right now. Just got here, pal. What's with the hostile attitude? Mighty cold of you. Your gang of followers have been raising havoc on bikes. You have any idea how much trouble they've caused us? This island? No, man. Don't get it at all. Look at this place. You do for entertainment. You're thanking us for livening up this sleepy village, but hey, if you insist, you can try making us leave. You carrots. Okay, let's take these guys on. Guarantee they've got a bunch of Pokemon that are all poison types. I have no memory of them, but they're all gonna probably be poison types. Probably poison us. Yes. The classic Gen 1 bad guy Pokemon team. Brian, good morning to you, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Run is going well, mate. A little bit slow there, but I guess the extra EXP that we got from trainers that we encountered along the way is useful. And the EXP that we're going to get here is going to definitely help us just get up to a decent level for Giovanni. Like the jump from Giovanni to Elite Four isn't too bad. So once we do Giovanni, make our way through Victory Road, we should be probably at a point where we're just able to go into Elite Four. When talking to NPCs really meant something. Bad guys use poison types and rats. That's all they use. We're gonna take all these guys on. Aren't you from Kanto? You should be on our side. Another coughing. It's nice that they're using tackle rather than sludge, which is just the bane of our playthrough so far. The Uber boat between the Sevi Islands. I love it. Oh, there's another. Yeah, looks like all of them. I think you find one more. Thank you, Clive. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I don't know if I've said hello. Grimer this time, though. Okay, we've got a little bit of a different one. What was the Giovanni level cap again? Giovanni level cap is 50. So, yeah, we got a few levels to go with everything. So, these battles definitely have been worthwhile doing, for sure. Because we're not going to be up to level 50. I think that's the level of the Rhyhorn, I think. Right on. Yeah. This is where the Perish comes in. If we ever get any like cheese strategies like this, it's kind of useful. Despite not using it. Okay, we're going to use Perish because this is just ridiculous. Should have used Perish in the global challenge this weekend. That would have been funny. Guarantee you now. Guarantee we've used the Perish song. We'll hit the ice beam. We didn't. Okay, this makes it feel better. We've locked it in. We should have locked it in like straight away though. I always feel like the game's just waiting to troll you at any moment. Could you imagine if I didn't switch out? How brutal would that be? Has anyone tested using the dupe? But instead of giving Smeagol Transform, you skill swap it. You have the Imposter ability. Put it to sleep before it uses the sketch move. Riley. Genius. That is actually really, really smart. Because that could actually work. That's, yeah. I've never heard anyone testing it, but I think that could be a way around it. The only problem is, how do you... The only Pokemon that gets Imposter is Ditto, and Ditto can't learn skill swap, so it would be kind of hard to do. What are you, their friend or something? Then I guess you'll be battling me in their place. Galaxy Brain Play. Yeah, the only thing is I would be like, how do we skill swap the ability? Yeah, it is very tricky. It's tricky to kind of get that to work. How could you do it? You need to put the Smeagol to sleep. I mean, you could do it in it. You'd need a double battle almost, because you could use entrainment as a way to kind of get around it. This is a bit sketchy. Bring in the dude. Professor Riley from now on. You skill swap with another mon, Smeagol learns it. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then you bring in your Ditto. And then it activates the Imposter, yeah. That's the way to do it. That was pretty well timed switch there. Will the Great is about to do some blueberry point farming. If anyone wants to join, the code is in the chat. I think there's a way. I'll have to do the testing though. Riley, that's genius thinking. I love it. If that works. Yeah, go right. Hanging around with these hayseers. Okay, we've fixed everyone. Let's just heal up at the Pokemon Center first before we do anything. Impossible not activate if the opponent is transformed. Disguised with the illusion behind a substitute, even a Starmobile. Also only activates when Pokemon with the ability is sent out. Thank you, those goons were nothing with bad trouble. Look, the Pokemon got hurt on accident. Will restore, thank you. Appreciate that. Fantastic if someone as strong as you lived here. I hope you'll at least stay for a while. Beg your pardon, you look past. Yeah, went off towards the Bond Bridge a while ago. Is that up here? Stock up on some supplies while we're here. Oh, we've got plenty of those. We'll just spend the rest on Ultra Balls. No, we need the Ultra Balls. Right, good. I'm guessing if Smeagol acquires Imposter when transformed as it hasn't been sent out into battle. Yeah, that's the trick. I think it's like how... Is there a way to get around that? I don't feel like there is. We do have an encounter here, so whatever we encounter now is something we can add to the team potentially. Duplicate encounter, that's fine. We're not worried about that. Let's get something spicy. Come on, give us something really good. It's gonna be useful. Ah, a Slowpoke. That's what we want. There's me getting so excited about a Slowpoke. Can we evolve it though? I don't know if we can. Is it level? No, we can evolve it. Of course we can. What's a better way to go about this? I feel like Absorb. Absorb's not going to knock it out. Slowpoke's really good. We need a nickname, chat. Right, hopefully this one Ultra Ball is all we need. Got a Slowpoke for my Crystal team. His name is Dopey. I love it. Uber. Which one are we going for? Dopey or Goober? Goober's a good name. Good name. I like that one. Incredibly slow and Dopey was the first one. Petro, I think we'll go with yours. Homage, Gareth Southgate. We'll go with Dopey. It's in the description. It was Petro's as the first suggestion. Okay, that's a good catch. That's a good one. I feel like it's hard to replace the Lapras though, but a Psychic type is kind of good. Okay. What do we got? Joy and Meg. Clefairy twins. Doing a massive amount of damage, but not terrible. Pokey. Cosmic power. Yeah, these Clefairies gonna get lit. Oh no, we use Surf. We shouldn't have used Surf because we're gonna hit ourselves. It's bad. This is real bad. Tony take the surf. Oh, we don't hit ourselves. It's a weird mechanic. Okay. So we're fine to use surf next to ourselves in this game. Alright, I wonder whether that changed then. Right. And I sent you a message on Discord. Just want to reach out. I appreciate your kind words always. No problem, Diana. I will check it out as soon as we finish the stream today, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It is introduced after Gen 3. That makes sense. Yeah. Gen 3 is just another reason why Gen 3 is just better, where you could surf next to your partner Pokemon. I guess there wasn't really too many double battles in Gen 3. Well, players, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Riley, man, I forgot about rain never ending and surf being safe. I remember why Kyogre's deadly beast in Gen 3. Used him to sweep the Colosseum, Mount Battle, Gauntlet. It's like when you think about it like that, it is absolutely broken that rain doesn't end. And yeah, it's so powerful. I would assume so, Ken. Earthquake must be safe to use as well. Has to be. The Aroma Lady. The original Aroma Lady. Right. Let's get to this bridge. Yay, Pokemon. Earthquake hits your ally. That's... That's so broken. The Earthquake was never safe. Unless you had a flying Pokemon. That's crazy. Crazy. Renfeed, thank you so much for the subscribe. And a Twisted Sky, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you. We're having a nice start to your Friday. Try with the Pidgeot. Yeah, we should be safe with Pidgeot, yeah. I love that mechanic. Safe's fine. Earthquake, doesn't matter. They're not affected along those lines. Oh, it's gone for the camouflage. It didn't fail. To a ground type. Oh, camouflage works on the terrain that you're in, doesn't it? And they're not the most helpful of attacks. Some of these older gen moves are so strange, like mechanics of them. Just they never seem to really get them right. But the base idea of them is like pretty cool. Grabby. Swear, when I was younger, Kingler was like one of my favorites Gen 1 Pokemon. I was so happy to see it get a Gigantamax form in Sword and Shield. It wasn't too bad either. G-Max form, Seafoam is it? Or form something. Staryu and Stormy always had these crazy cries. So, like yeah, absolutely nuts cries. Stormy's so good though, Gen 1. I'll join the channel on mobile app. I don't see an option anywhere. I'll have to rejoin once I'm back home. I think, Riley, they're only allowed on mobile in certain territories. It's super strange, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. B, thank you so much for the 5 months, my friend. Let's go hit that like, y'all. Thank you so much, Stumpy. I really appreciate it, my friend. The support is so much appreciated. Don't even have the words, but I just know I do. Professor Oak, Kingler is epic. Professor Oak, I've never asked you, what was your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? You've been a big Gen 1 advocate and all. Or do you not have one? Is it too hard a question? I hope it's something random that I would not expect it to be. feel like I'm just neglecting Vulpix as well throughout all of this leveling up. But I don't know how... Vulpix would probably be useful at some point, I guess. Not the most important member of the team, though. It's an absolutely brutal question. I did think it might be a tough one. Keep those Fulver Swords for the Elite Four. Oh, we've got this little trainer here. Right, so I've always had a membership for a while. Got expired and I've been having to go back and redo payment methods everywhere. Such a pain. That is a pain. I can relate to that, mate. Lumpy is Beedrill and Nidoking. Great choices. Beedrill's so cool. Remember Mega Beedrill? That thing was awesome. Like the definition of like glass cannon. My favorite Gen 1 was always Nidoking with Arbok a close second. Great choices. Nidoking's so cool. Would have been great to have one in this run. It really would have been. Such a great Pokemon. Poliwhirl. I do love Poliwhirl and Poliwrath as well. It's weird. I've not even tried the Poliwrath in the Empoleon raids. I just feel like it gets bodied so easily from the Grass Knot gives it a hard time. Riley, thank you so much for the membership, my friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The support means a lot. Beta, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're having a great start to your Friday. Bad Poliwhirl. And Luke, how are you doing? Kabutops will always be my favorite of all time. Such a good Pokemon. The original fossils. I do love Aerodactyl as well. Aerodactyl's great. My dad is a beekeeper, so that may have been an influence. That's super cool, Lumpy. That is very cool. Love to keep bees. Like constant supply of honey on demand. And good honey as well. Nothing tops the Gengar line, especially Haunter. I'll sing Haunter praise till I'm blue in the face. Yeah. All the Gen 1ers are just, yeah, they're all great, aren't they? Spanish, we beat Blaine. Yes, we did, Ewan. We got through Blaine. We're in, making our way through the Sevi Island bits at the moment. And then after this, we'll make our way to Giovanni. But yeah, Lapras made such easy work, Blaine. Hopefully the same happens against Giovanni. There's lots of little trainers along this side quest, so it's kind of helpful. Yeah, doing great, just got home. Awesome to hear, my friend. Lumpy, I agree with you. There is just too many good Pokemon from Gen 1 to be like, pick one. Like Snorlax. Snorlax is such a good Pokemon. The legendaries as well. Zapdos. So good. Oh, and we have just caught a Slowpoke as well, so we've got a Slowpoke that we can use in the run, which is nice. Have we like totally taken a wrong turn? Because I feel like we were going towards Bond Bridge. I feel like this is a new... Is it one encounter per island, I guess, so... Don't tell me I need cut for this forest. Hopefully there's not a way. Weeping Bell. It is a... We have had a Bellsprout, so even if we can catch something in here, that is a repeat. I guess, why aren't we using Kamara against... Kamara is probably a good one to level up in the forest here. Are the Paradox Pokemon in raids right now? I've heard some rumors and I'd like to know if they're true. There's no Paradox Pokemon in raids at the moment. No. So last weekend we had... What was it? Iron Jugulis and was the other one that we had? Iron, Jigglets, and Fluttermane was last weekend. And then at the moment we've got an Empoleon 7-star Terra Raid. But there's nothing else aside from that. Fluttermane, thank you chat. Yeah, so it's likely they'll probably do more Paradox raids, I would imagine. Makes sense that they do. But nothing at the moment. They might do something alongside Empoleon returning next week. They normally do stuff where the second week of a 7-star Terra raid, they'll have like a spotlight raid running alongside it or something like that. But I don't think anything's been announced. It's kind of returning with the Empoleon, so kind of wait and see what they do with that. Thanks for the answer, my guys. Appreciate it. No problem, mate. No problem at all. It's probably Blissey again, probably, just to keep everyone super topped up on level up candies and Terra shards. We might get a mass outbreak announced for next weekend. That could be something that we potentially see as well. For the mass outbreak event. That'd be good. Ooh, a Drowsy. They have a big ass Blissey button and they just push it like once a month, yeah. We've got this update going on, right? Dude man needs to come in. No one will ever complain about the Blissies, especially the item printer. Yeah, exactly. Item printer is such a good feature in the Indigo Disc. I really love the item printer. The duplication glitch made it a little bit like, not super necessary now, but I guess it's back to being like a relevant thing now. Slowpoke in the forest. It is speaking of Paradox Mons, isn't it weird they never fixed multiplayer in Area Zero? Yeah, it is so strange. You have to set up a glitch to see your Union Circle buddies down there. So it was intended to work. Yeah, that's actually really true, and like everyone's kind of just forgot about that as well. Like I definitely have until you just mentioned it now. It's so weird. Glow with the drowsy flashbacks. Max Ether, that'll be useful against the Elite Four. This girl better be in here that we're looking for. I hope it is. Been using since the dupe came out. Yeah, I'm the same. I just haven't touched it at all. You have to encounter the same Pokemon at the same time. Hate how hard it is to BP though. Yeah, it's especially when you're doing it on your own. It's like it is really difficult. They don't make it easy. It's a little bear over every Blissey raid. Yeah. Such a good, it's like the best option. You need to really go and get a Firestone for the Vulpix. Pokemon, here's unlimited Apri balls. The whole top, bottom screens. The DS games is an easy fix to split screen on the Switch. I don't know how they would do it. The split screen stuff. Because it feels like it would be hard. Beware of the berry loving Pokemon. Here we go. Youth, we found you. It took so long. Please help me. Scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. I kept scaring. They lost the scared. Gets to move, but I want to go home. Let's go home. Here it comes again. We know what this is. Horrible hypno. Oh, come on, Will-O-Wisp. Probably not best to hit it with special attacks, but it'll be fine. We'll Lapras it. You just perish cheese it. Yeah, the NPC in the Dynamax raids are terrible. At least they're a little bit more improved than Terra raids. They're not bad. Terra raids I feel are just like a bit clunky still. Like they could be better than what they are. But they're definitely, I think, an improvement on Dynamax raids. Not that there's anything wrong with Dynamax raids, but complain about people using gen Pokemon that are no different from legitimate ones, but then they make it really annoying to play certain parts of the game for no reason. This is true. The big argument, I think, with a lot of players. Yeah, Terra Raid at least don't affect the timer, yeah. Papa Berry. Let's go home. Right, okay. Okay, Daddy, we got to be friends with Osirus. We're nice friends now, we're good friends. That you're saying this to me, I didn't know that. I love rare rocks and gems. You sure you know how to make a guy happy? There we go. Okay, so we've done that. We can head back, I guess, to see Bill. The Moonstone. More memories. More memories about Debbie. We're going to be able to get to the Pokemon Center in time. Yeah, good. We're good. At least we're done with this little side quest. We can get back on track to the actual, what we were doing. I feel like the Zygarde one for the Dynamax Adventures is really highlights how much you need to do it with other people, because otherwise it's most of the time it's just a bust. I've done a few myself, but it's, yeah, it's really, really, really tricky to do. Jacob, you want a shout out from me? Jacob, big shout out to you, mate. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for dropping by the stream. I still think there's the best way around Jennings to create a second game like they did for Temtem that acts like Showdown. Yeah, I think something like that would be the best. There you have it. Finished with my job. You should head back to Kanto. I'll be seeing you. Come on then, Bill. Let's get out of here. Basically, Bill just takes you to the islands to be slave, to do what he should have just been dealing with when we were taking on Giovanni. Wasn't that a long cruise? Yes, my buddy Celio seemed to enjoy your company. He'd welcome you if you were to visit him again. If you have a tri-pass, you can always take a ferry there from Vermilion Port. Nice, alright, thanks for your company. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for nothing, Bill. Yeah, our levels aren't, but we can take on the trainers in Giovanni's gym, so it's not terrible. I think what we'll do is we will use Noodle for a little bit. We'll go and get ourselves a Firestone and evolve. Vulpix first. Yeah, it's like Mewtwo. I don't know. I feel like the Mewtwo Terra Raid is a different beast to that. Like you can do the Zygarde Dynamax raid by yourself without like needing serious RNG to kind of help, but you needed like everything to fall in like your favor for that Mewtwo raid. Which floor are we on to buy the stones? Is there anything good here that we could buy? Potentially. TM wise. So did you even get out of going there? You finish Pokemon, then how about you? Did you could move? Counter. We don't want that. Is this the one? Firestone. There we go. Okay, brilliant. There we go. Okay. Vulpix is evolving. And we need to update the sprites. Perfect. Regina, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Thanks so much for dropping by the stream. We're getting ready to take on Giovanni now, but I hope you're having a good start to your day. What's this? The team rating, I mean. What on Battle Spot, Jacob? What are you talking about? On the ladder? I don't know what you mean by team rating. Bill out there slacking, doing nothing, yeah. What did you even get? Oh, go on there. Basically, I think the try pass, so we can go back there later. That was pretty much it. Like literally nothing else. On to Viridian City. The more important things. Definitely was a long cruise. I feel like it could have been a lot faster for some reason. It definitely could have been, yeah. Just put us back today. Viridian Gym Leader has returned. I don't think I've ever done this gym and taking on every trainer in this gym, which is so funny. I normally do like the quick route to Giovanni, and I don't think I've ever taken on every single trainer. But we are going to do that today just to get some levels on our Pokemon. It could be useful. Definitely was a long cruise. I feel like yeah. What a new one. I mean, you say people are better, but I remember getting a Pokemon with Break and Swipe only for getting it next to me to have walked away. Left there. Magmar used not a very effective Kiss Mog. If you're doing the like, what are we talking about here, Ewan? Are you talking about Dynamax raids or Terra raids? Because they're two different things completely. If you're talking about Dynamax raids, like there's not even question about whether the NPCs are worse than actual people. Like, yeah, Dynamax raids, like the NPCs in Dynamax raids are terrible, so terrible. Like I would choose a person or like a real life person, not an NPC, 1,000,000 times over an NPC. They're the worst in Sword and Shield. I would say like even in like Terra raids, because the only problem is you can't communicate with people, so it's hard, like especially if someone's new to Terra raids, you know, which you know sometimes people are learning and things like that, so you can't just make assumptions that you know they're bad. They just don't know how to do it yet, you know. But I mean, if you have like, my outlook on it is, if you have a gripe with people online doing them, just do it yourself in game, you know. That would be my only thing, you know, because you can never really tell like what level someone is in game. Like they might be basically like, it might be their first time ever trying a raid outright and they're just wanting to have a bit of fun online. So it's kind of hard, I always think, from my point of view, to make any sort of judgment. Even if you go into a raid, yeah, sure, it's frustrating that you maybe aren't able to complete it, but at the end of the day, you can always go back in and do it again. The same thing keeps happening. It's really frustrating, but it's like I say, it's hard to kind of like distinguish what level someone is, and you can't really like bash on someone if it's their first time doing something. They're just trying to learn how to do it, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I never feel like that sort of stuff's like worth like getting like worked up about or like getting worried about, because it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, there's always the option to be like, just do it like yourself solo anyway, which I always think, yeah, it's always an option. If it annoys you going online with others and stuff like that. Dude, mind being paralyzed might actually be good, and it can't be poisoned. That is true. And then I've just healed him, Ken, and seen that and been like, yes, that would have been helpful. the full heal not helpful. You know, do Dino Adventures offline because it's a lot faster with animation. 100% for that, yeah. That is so true, Vader. That's one of the main reasons I would do it as well. I think just for the speed, because it's so long. Like the lag on the Dynamax Adventures raid that we did last night, that was crazy. I swear that nearly took like 40 minutes to run through. Nuts. Never had one take so long. At least in solitaire raids, if the NPC faints, you're not penalized. Yeah, that's the big, I think the big improvement between the two. Like the NPCs being bad in Dynamax raids and Dynamax Adventure raids, like you getting penalized for them going down. That's a really big improvement, I think, for Scarlet and Violet. Good start so far. I watched someone take down that new raid with Delphox last night. Nice, nice. I think Dan was using the Delphox. Delphox is an interesting one. I haven't seen the strat, but if you tried it, I hope it worked. Delphox is a cool Pokemon as well. Riley, try to remember we all knew at one point, regardless if it's a game, work, or life. Exactly, Riley, my sentiments exactly. Trainer levels would actually not be a bad idea, Professor Oak. Honestly, I think it's a genuine thing. If you're like, you know, you're like a certain rank, then you want to get paired up with those other certain rank players. Be an easy system to implement. I say easy, but this Game Freak we're talking about, would it happen? Probably not. Such a good idea though. I do love it. I think it was more that it was really clear that they just walked away from the console, so that is frustrating for sure. Just think of it as helping the mons. Yeah, the other thing, like a lot of players, like you get like such different levels of trainers as well. It's hard to make like any sort of judgment with players online. Like, sure to be frustrated, but like, you know, some people just want to jump in to get the Pokemon, and they don't really have much experience doing sort of things like that. It's tough. It's tough. Jeff, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I want to say thank you for the tips on the Vaporeon build. You're welcome, mate. I'm pleased it worked out and it was helpful. I was able to get Empoleon first try solo. Hope you enjoyed it as well, because I kept saying it, and I keep saying it on the stream today as well, and when we were doing it last night. It's just such a fun build. Vaporeon, Fire Terra type, so unique. Like, so yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one. Even though it takes a long time to do the raid, like compared to maybe some of the previous 7-star raids where we've been able to just body them very quickly, I don't mind. I could like have fun just farming those raids quite happily with the Vaporeon over the weekend if I have some downtime. Did you play this on your PC? Ed, I have this little gizmo here. It's called a GB operator. So this plugs into the PC, and then you plug actual cartridges into it. So that's basically how we're doing it, if you wondered. Gina, I've lost a few times online in a raid. I've lost so many times online with raid. Not with the NPCs. I have no clue at first how to do raids, but watching others online learn. Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those things like you have to do, you just have to kind of get through that initial stage. So with the Grumpig style points, I swear that is just such a great strategy. I cannot wait to build that. I'm glad Grumpig worked for Empoleon. It's a really nice shiny. Grumpig's got a great shiny as well, yeah. Okay, we're not. Well, that was a crit, so that's not too bad. Look at Noodle soloing this trainer. This is what we like to see, Noodle. Mega Drain's nice. I think we need to go and heal up. It would be good to get Noodle and Lapras up to like a decent level going into Giovanni though. If we get Noodle up to like level 40, I'd be like super happy about that. I don't think we're going to be able to. Go heal. Let's go heal. Kind of like chess, the rating system, it works, yeah. The only time I had a genuine bad encounter in Dynamax was one guy who kept attacking us instead of the boss Pokemon. That is annoying. Like, there's no need for that. Like, no matter how new you are to it, like, you know what the boss is in the Dynamax raid. There's no excuse. The Game Freak's whole bit is that they want everyone any age to experience to be able to play the game and enjoy it solo together. Ranking system for standard play sounds counter to that. That's true. That could be a reason why we never see something like that. Yeah. That's what I always felt like. It would be good to have a communication system on raids, but could you imagine, like, you know, like most of the time it would be civil, but can you imagine when something goes wrong? It would be so toxic. It'd be bad, and you can't have like kids going in that kind of environment. When using the GB operator, does it save game files to the cartridge or save to your PC? You can do both, Lumpy. So you can, it would generally, if I save in the game now, it's saving to the cartridge. So I could take this cartridge straight out of here after playing and saving on the PC and plug it into my Game Boy Advance and then just continue, right? And then after you've done that, you can go into the data of the game and you can actually save a copy of the save file to your PC as well, so you can back it up that way. And you can do the same with the game as well, so you can rip the game and have that on the computer as well. So I guess then you could play it on an emulator, but I don't know about that because like you've kind of got the GB operator, so you don't need the emulator, but I'm guessing there's uses for it. But I know there's people that you can get with the GB operator. You can get a blank cartridge, like a Game Boy, original Game Boy cartridge, a blank one, or a GBA one, and you can write games to the cartridge, so you can actually play them on your SP. So if you've got like a ROM hack or something like that, like a Pokemon like Radical Red, say. This is kind of scary. These fighting types scare me. And then you can write it to the cartridge. You could create your own label. So there's like a bunch of things you can do with it like that, which is kind of cool. Came up with a whole surf strat for terror raids and then discovered you can't target each other. Yeah, that is, yeah. I love that you had this, like, yeah. Oh, that's brutal. Fair play though, mate. Maybe Gen 10 we get a raid where we can do clever things like that. You're just too smart for the actual raids themselves. Remember the whole Cnnnot debacle when it was introduced? Oh my god, yes. Didn't they end up like blocking it in the end so you couldn't actually do anything with it? Can't remember how that went down in the end. This guy just wished I could get a shiny Jumbo Grumpig. That would be amazing. Get one of the others, never both together. Keep trying with it, Twisted Sky. You will eventually get it. You will get it. That is a very cool shiny hunt to go for, though. Communication system on the raids. You transform in the Call of Duty lobbies. Can you imagine? Wasn't able to play Pokemon games during that time, but even heard about the Cnnnot fiasco. Yeah. Was it a regional in the US where stuff happened with it as well? I'm pretty sure there's something in the US along those lines. Gina, I'm hunting a shiny this morning. Would you use water or poison sandwich for scrub? Depends where you're hunting it. There's no other dragon. It's probably less likely there's other dragon types in the area, so probably dragon's the more optimal one. Because I guess you could get quillfish in and around the same sort of areas that you would get Skrill, so you might get like a conflict of spawns. So dragon seems like the better one, I think, with just off the top of my head, but it might. Oh yeah, so it's not dragon, so you'd have to go, yeah, Skrelp isn't dragon, of course. It's only, it's evolution, so you'd have to go poison. Can you use PC controller with the GB operator? Yeah, you can. So I think, I haven't set it up, but like if you've got like an 8-bit dog controller or something like that, you can hook it up to use it with it, so you can play, yeah. I should really do that. It'd be nicer to play with, because I'm just using the keyboard, which is fine, but... Oh, they banned chatter, yeah. So I have a Jumbo Shiny Blastoise Beast. That is awesome. Poison water, so poison, yeah. I think they should add trainer levels. Be kind of a cool aspect to add in. Get matched up with people in your sim level, kind of like block you from doing certain level raids at the beginning. Yeah, it kind of makes sense to do that, doesn't it? Para. I love Ice Beam's animation in these early games. It is one of my favorite moves. Oh man, we've got loads of Pokemon to take on. If you have an outbreak, use a Jumbo Sandwich instead of the encounter power. Yeah, that's a nice way to get around it. There's the best ones are the like the no ingredient sandwiches that you can do now. There's it. Cerulean Instagram, I think the channel's called. He's got a whole video of like every single Jumbo Tincy power that you can do with like basically using no ingredients. You obviously need the Herba Mystica, and rice is the other one that you need, but Dick was thinking about sending a game save files to him. Personally, G, I don't like to have to bank or transport. I could send them a game file of some sort and then do it. Yeah, that would basically work, Lumpy, yeah. Easy workaround as well. It'd be kind of cool to do, like, if you were doing like a joint playthrough, you kind of did a bit, like you did a gym each, and then sent each other the save file backwards and forwards till you finish the game. You get it back and you've got like a completely different team to what you sent away, but you're further on in the game. It'd be hilarious. Be good though. Coptilu body slam is honestly like 90% of paralyzed every time. Yeah, 100%. About 90% of the time. Made a fighting sandwich, Regina. You know what water fighting types you would get appearing in the water? Fighting types you would get appearing in the water. What'd you get? Oh, no. Poliwrath wouldn't be appearing. Alright, let's save some of our resources. Let's head back, because I think we need to go back down anyway to do the trainer up there. And old dude did that 10-person tag lock Poketubers like that. It was so fun to watch. That sounds awesome. I haven't seen that. 10 trainers all together. That's epic. Marcus randomly thought of this since it's the era of the dragon and they are pushing dragon type. This will make me believe this wonderful opportunity to introduce dragon evolution. It would 100% be. I don't know if they would ever do it though. Could you imagine if that was the mythical in the new movie and they've just been sitting on it this whole time? Rod, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, mate. That would be insane. Mythical Eevee. Would they do that though? Is that a step too far? Maybe. Noodle, how are you gonna deal with this? Can we? We're probably gonna take a bunch of damage. Mega Drain's probably gonna do all right against it. Want to test test how we do against the Machoke. Not very well. Vital Throw is probably going to way out damage us. It's not terrible, actually. We will beat it. Just a critical hit will be bad. Or low damage rolls. All the Seismic Toss. Yeah, the Pokemon movie. So I think, will it be out in June, July time in Japan? So then it's gonna be too long after that before we get it. Just super exciting, yeah. I wonder if it'll be like, if it'll have Ash in, or if it'll be like based off the new anime. Kind of interesting to see how, well, like which direction they take with it, or if it'll just be a standalone kind of movie. Who knows? I'm looking forward to it though, and I think, yeah, if it's about a new mythical, you feel like it has to be in these, like, have to port it into Scarlet and Violet somehow, hopefully. It'd be cool if Ash comes back for the movie, I think. I think that would be kind of a nice little nod that he's still he's still in existence. They haven't forgot about him. And the new characters for the anime. Yeah, that would be kind of nice to have a mix of it. Mighty, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Good to have you back. Such a waste of a hyper potion. Such a waste. The level cap's 50. Do you think we're going to be alright against Giovanni? Probably. We have got nothing that, like, high level. Yeah, we're ready to go. Okay. Friends, I'm going to nip to the bathroom quickly, and then we're going to come back and we're going to take on Giovanni. So I'll be literally right back. Right, do you think it's a good idea? Hello as well. I'm back. Do you think it's a good idea to actually take Giovanni on now, or do you think we should level up a bit? Because our current team, if we have a look at what we've got. Level up a bit, Ken. Probably the wise thing to do. Let's have a look at what Giovanni's team is. Level 45 Rhyhorn, level 42 Jug Trio, Flash, Sandsteel, Mudslap, Earthquake, level 44 Nidoqueen. Yeah, it's probably worth getting Lapras leveled up slightly before we do anything. Level 50 Rhyhorn. I think if we can get like Lapras to 45, that feels about right. The level cap is 50. Beat him with level 31 though. That would be hilarious. Yeah, that would be funny. That's the thing. I think the Dugtrio is the worrying thing. And Horndrill, yeah. What has Horndrill on his team? I don't think anything has Horndrill. No, he hasn't got Horndrill in this game, so that's kind of a good. I feel like Lapras should be able to solo. According to this, it says he's got 2 Rhyhorns, but I'm sure the second one he has. I don't feel like this this is accurate. I feel like the last one is right on. The rock blast could be a bit sketchy for Lapras as well, so maybe level up is just the better way to go. But it's going to be a pain to level up. I just want to kind of get through it, but where's the best place to go? Maybe the Sevi Islands. Back to the Sevi Islands, do some more leveling up over there, because that's where the trainers are a lot stronger. Vermilion City. I mean, Lapras should be able to kind of go, but no need to rush things. I think that's the worst thing. Like, if we just rush in and we do get bodied or we take some big losses, it's kind of like we could have avoided it. We could have just leveled up a little bit more. Like, there's the opportunity here for us to just, yeah, grind out a bit. Let's head to the Sevi Islands. Island 2 or 3. Let's go to Island 3 because we didn't do much exploring on Island 3. How did we? We did, didn't we? We got the Slowpoke. It's Island 2 that we didn't. We did go in this cave though, so I'm guessing in the cave is going to be probably. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, this is the guy that gives you a nugget, isn't it? After he's finished with his tunneling. So Island 2 is probably better to go to, I think. Island 2. Or even Island 1, really. But Island 2 is the one that we haven't really explored because we were there for like 2 seconds and then we just left for Island 3. You don't think you need too many levels, but a few to be sure. Yeah, I think you're right. It's raw. It's just like, just those initial ones, just to be safe. Remember that MJ TV made a video about the best flying type Pokemon for every gen. He said that Zapdos was the best for Gen 1. I don't know. Kind of feels like cheating using the Legendary one. I know what you mean. I definitely feel like it makes it a lot easier for sure. What are we going? Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah. It's a little bit more. It's definitely more challenging if you're not using one of the Legendary Pokemon for sure. Right, if you're going to use Mirror Coat, we'll just charge. Guarantee the knockout. We need trainers, that's what we need. Is there no trainers here? There is no trainers around here. The ultimate move of its type, but no one will take it for future use. Mandela. Okay. The ultimate move. Okay, so Island 2 is not that great either. Unless there's another area that we haven't been to. Island 1 feels like the best one. Just going up to the magma. And there has to be more trainers up there. Napoleon Grinder today. Ghost, Terra, Annihilate, build up from Panfro. Game's easiest time yet. What's the strat though? Just metronome item. Frustrated by the dupe, whatever, just gonna let it rock. Do you feel like you've got like Oh, you've just done the updated by accident. No, David. Sunny day, focus energy, spam rage fish with shell bell. They're not really slow though, because you're not like doing you're not doing any super effective damage. Like, is it any faster than anything else? I feel like it's easy because you're just pressing the one button, right? But is it actually any faster? I think that's the big thing about the raids. Like, you want them to be fast, like to run through them to farm for the items. And it's fine if it's just like that one button press where you're not really having to think about it. But I feel like the Vaporeon, the Mew, aren't really too hard. Like, they're not, you don't really need to think about too much when you're doing those either. And at least you can expedite the damage with those builds. I guess the one thing is like the Annihilate. It's like everyone's got an Annihilate, right? It just felt so slow when we tried it, and it wasn't like the best. This is probably swimmers out at sea that we could probably go after. Maybe there's some swimmers. Started to use the VG team that Cybertron used. It was a duo Reggie Ice with Blizzard Alolan. I've seen that, yeah. That's a nice team, the duos. Meta. It's like a trainer. It's so strong. So strong. Danny, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Great to have you back. We really need Sunny Day for Noodles so we can take advantage of growth. Nice, no poison. Well, my farm for several hours on the Greninja, getting a ton of items and treasures, and I was super happy with yield, but then the game crashed. Oh no, that's brutal. We have Sunny Day already. It'd be nice to have like both weathers, just to kind of switch between. We do. That'd be good, because growth, Sunny Day is like such a strong combination. Yeah, we just get rid of poison pat. Yeah, we just get rid of absorb. Be nice if we had sleep powder, but I'm not sure if Tangle even learns it. And we've got taunt as well. Taking you on, taking you on, taking everyone on. Varzon. Thank you so much, Olio. A wealth of knowledge. Michael, finally on my meetings today. Get stream back on and cruise into the weekend. Nice, mate. That is great news. Right, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon spin-off games, but I adore Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon, yeah. There's got to be something in up here. There's got to be trainers up here that we have, because we didn't. Yeah, we can take on Rocket, I guess. So that's going to be useful. Oh, we can't take them on. Explorers remake. That would be cool. More trainers. That is what we're craving for. We know the trainers that we're like kind of after, because we kind of want to be getting Lapras leveled up, but hopefully there's more along the way. Maybe some higher level Pokemon up ahead. I imagine that's how Gloam and Veda, that's how they would drop it in Pokemon Day, like the presents. They would just have like the black screen and the music kind of coming in. And then they would have that suspense and then reveal what it is. That'd be a kind of cool way to do it. You can catch a Pokemon here, right? You can come through here at all. No, we haven't been here, no. Yeah, so we haven't been in this area. We had the encounter of... What do we encounter that ran away? Oh, the Ponyta. Is that kind of counting in the same area or not? I feel like I have 12 extra shiny Lapras for the outbreak. 5 Dream Balls, a few 150 marks once. Nice, David. That's amazing. That is a great haul. $12 shiny Lapras. That's some haul from that outbreak. That's amazing. My Emerald playthrough, love using Explode. It's not the best option, but you can use Hyper Beam with stabs. It's like a train hits so hard. Right. Definitely need to heal stuff up. I'm actually going to put Lapras up top because that's kind of our priority right now. Trainer. You train so I can mend my broken hearts. Oh god. Jocelyn. Hitmonchan. It's probably got Thunder Punch, hasn't it? You risk it. Stay in. See what it's got. Critical hits. Mega Punch. That's not terrible. The crit isn't ideal though. My only hope for this playthrough was to like maybe get a shiny encounter at some point, but it doesn't feel like that's gonna be a thing. Can we get the high roll? Well, we should maybe. Oh no, of course that was crit we got before, so yeah, no high roll. Shiny encounter would be insane. Kenny's, how are you doing? Early grind, also just joined the stream and heard the classic battle tune. I really want to grab my Fire Red Leaf Green and go ham. Do it. I know the feeling. It's like you just gotta get in. The nostalgia just takes you away. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks so much for joining the stream though. Great to have you. Yeah, while we are grinding it. I don't think we're gonna be here too long. I think we just, if we can get Nessie to like, ideally 45 would be amazing, but I don't know if we need to spend that much time leveling up because that's gonna take, it's gonna take such a long time. You know when you're like, I really wish one of these dropped items would be a rare candy? That's what we kind of need right now. A bunch of them. It's weird to think that Hitmonchan had the element of punching since Gen 1. Yeah, crazy. But the special physical split, right? Just totally ruined it. Crazy. Yeah, Gen 4 was the only, like the time it fixed it. Right. I'll go that way. This is the way. Nostalgia doesn't even cover it. Leaf Green was my first Pokemon game ever. Nice. I almost didn't want to play it because as a 10-year-old I couldn't get past Brock for like 2 months. Oh, that's brutal. The memories though. That feeling when you get past Brock must have been so good. Hitmon Leo or Hitmonchan, John? Probably, yeah. You know the sitting cutie plushies that you can get? There was a Hitmonlee one. I'm so close to getting it in Liverpool. So nice. I've never seen the Hitmonlee before. It was very, very cool. But there was no Hitmonchan. And whether that meant there was one, someone bought it, and there just never was one in the first place. Executor, level 40. If this has got Psychic, we're in a little bit of trouble, maybe. Okay, miss. We're alright. The RNG's been kind to us today. Running shoes. Oh my god, Kenny's. Yeah, I was literally thinking the same myself before. Like, not having to get on the bike and off the bike every 2 minutes. The running shoes are just so good. Such a great, like, change from the original games. Right, okay. How are we looking health-wise? Not too bad. Mount Ember. Now this is where Moltres is. Danny, tell me why last night in my Slowpoke outbreak I didn't get one shiny. Pop, but got a shiny Executor instead. Did you have a psychic level? Like a psychic sandwich setup? That could be a reason. No Slowbro, sad though. Hopefully if you try again, Danny, you'll get a lot more luck. Was it a Galarian Slowpoke? It did. It's still low, them eggs. It's funny though, it's like, yeah, you're not the one we're looking for right now. Is there anything in Mount Ember other than Moltres and just random encounters? I feel like this might be just a Moltres encounter. Yes, Galarian, I did 2 sandwiches, not 1. That's brutal. Especially like where you hunt now on the beach as well. Like in the coastal biome. There's got to be more trainers around here. Cynthia Battle in BDSP was even harder than in Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, way harder. Many people don't even know that she had competitive team in EV spreads. By bonus not as a must-have for playthrough in BDSP. Yeah, it's crazy how strong a team is. All EV trained and everything. I liked it though. I think it's like really refreshing to see them do stuff like that, you know? Just change it up. But it was like pretty much one of the only changes that they kind of made in the game. Notable ones anyway. This item is I'm really hoping it's a rare candy. That would be kind of nice if it was. Firestone, which we definitely don't need, but we'll take it. Ultra Ball. Rare candies in these gens are so rare. Right. Oh, I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. Have I done it wrong? Yeah, I think I... Right, okay, let's try this again. It was weird, I found her really easy, but then maybe I just prepped. Yeah, maybe just had Solid team. I think I've done it wrong again. I think you have to do the way that we did do it. Am I just looking at this really... Yeah, we pushed that. We did it right the first time. Oh, there's Moltres there. Should we get Moltres now, or should we leave it to Shiny Hunt later? Had it right the first time, Michael. Yeah, I had it right. Just second guessing myself. Shiny Hunt. Wow. We need to take on Giovanni. We haven't got time to Shiny Hunt. Never in my Lapras. If you will use it, get it now. If not, then Shiny. Okay, Shiny Hunt later. It's a good call. I think that's all the trainers that I can do in this part of the game as well, so it's kind of pointless. It's not been... Can we not fly? Can't use that here. Can we use an escape rope? SM, thank you so much for the subscribe. We could... Oh, we can use it. That's good. We'll leave it for now. Can we fly from here? I feel like there's areas here that we haven't kind of explored. The berry forest we've been to, but there's not really anything. I guess this is Treasure Beach. We haven't been to the Treasure Beach, so we could go to the Treasure Beach. But how do we get to the Treasure Beach? Because can we go down from here? We can't go down from here. Is using Moltres cheating? I don't think so. But they made the escape rope a key item, but there's only 2 like caves in the whole game. Yeah, that's so true. Right, I think we just... Do we just go back and take Giovanni on? It's just going to take so long to level up. Otherwise, there isn't really anywhere for us to... I mean... Go to Cinnabar? Cinnabar could be a way. Like all things in Nuzlocke, it is only cheating if you say it is. This is true. We say it's alright, it's alright. I mean, Cinnabar's the only other place we can go to the mansion where there's decently high level Pokemon, but we've like got no trainers. Just such a grind. Especially if we're taking on like level 26 Rattatas the whole time. I think we might be alright against Blaine. I feel like we might be okay. Level 41. Do you agree, chat, that we'll be alright? Or do you think we should just be a bit more patient? I feel like I'm not being very patient with this right now. I'm like, I just want to beat Giovanni, get it done. I guess the problem is we don't really have a fallback to ride on. Because I don't know if Tangela is going to be the one thing that's going to be able to kind of beat it. I just feel if we get the rain dance set up, Lapras is just going to be able to just walk through the entire team, really. We should be able to get levels as we go. Data, I say go for Giovanni. What's everyone else's thoughts? I guess Electrode isn't really the one. We could put something in his fodder where Electrode's not really going to be useful against Giovanni. Kumar as well. Not really going to be useful, I don't think. Just throw a Nessie, a Giovanni, wouldn't expect. Using a Lapras. This is why a lot of Nuzlocke is cheating rare candies. Yeah, this is the thing. If I was able to, like a raw meat, you'd be able to, it would speed it up. I think we'll manage Giovanni now. Like I say, we could just put some fodder in. Like, Slowpoke could be... Slowpoke even 31 is going to be more useful than... What else have we got that's kind of like... Could have a priority type attack? Let's have a look. Have we got anything with priority? I guess the Diglett's going to be a little bit tricky. Flareon. I don't really want to lose Flareon, but I guess it's not the worst. But if worst comes to worst, probably better than Electrode in this situation. Now the thing is, if we've got Reflect as a TM, we could teach it to something that'll definitely help us against Giovanni. But Light Screen, Reflect. We can learn Reflect. Nothing. No, Electrode can, but have we been the power plant yet? No, we haven't. Okay. Well, Reflect's not going to be an option, so. But Reflect would are really, really good, and I think the only Pokemon that we could teach Reflect to, but it's a bit of a waste if we're not using it, is maybe Electrode. But it's a really difficult Pokemon to bring into this one. Yeah, I guess we leave them there. Okay, let's go with these. I'm just thinking if we need to switch around Pokemon in a situation where we're like, okay, we can't switch this in, but if we get it onto the field, we're going to be all right in this situation, then his Pokemon are in 40s. I think you said 41. Lapras should be okay. So Giovanni's Pokemon are in the 40s, yeah. So Rhyhorn 45, Dugtrio 42, Nidoqueen 44, Nidoking 45, and then Rhyhorn 50. So technically we should be kind of alright. Rhydon, I say. You can see if any of him Pokemon know Horntrill. Yeah, none of them know Horntrill according to this, but how accurate this is, this info I've got is anyone's best guess. I think we're alright. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. Let's do it. This is the end of the run, and we learn a very valuable lesson here. Dan Squared, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Great to see you, man. And I heard you had a really... Was it a Delphox? Was it the Delphox build? I need to check it out. But I hope you're doing good, mate. Great to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. MVP so far. We've had a few. I mean, Pidgeot and Graveler have been in since the start, so they've been the good ones. Flat Ground, thank you so much for the subscribes. So they've been good. We lost Snorlax yesterday, which was really sad. I feel like Snorlax could have been the MVP of the whole thing, but yeah. Never mind. But we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. We're taking on Giovanni, and it might be not the best move. I tell you what we could do is actually start off with Noodle rather than Nessie, because I feel like Nessie's going to be the one where it's... Nessie can do the work in the late game, and we don't want to take too much damage early on. So if we start with Tangela, we've committed now. there is no going back. Giovanni might body us, but we might be okay as well. We'll see. Please knock out. Just please, just this once. Just KO. 4 times. There we go. We like to see that. Good job, Noodle. Solo CT at work, doing busy work at my desk, watching you play Pokemon. Happy Friday to you as well, my friend. I hope your day continues being nice and easy. Great to have you here, though. Stun Sport is better than No, 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 no. Oh, what have we done? I hate my keyboard right now. I hate my keyboard right now. Why would you get rid of growth? Like the one thing that we need for sunny day. It was the reason why. This is where it gets tricky, because the Nidoqueen's going to be a real awkward one, where it's either going to go for a poison type attack, it's going to go for a ground type. It's not. It's going to go for a poison type attack. So we could switch in Dude Man, and then we could switch to Tawny, because it's going to go for a. I think it'll go for a ground type attack into Dude Man. Body slam. That's fine. Kind of all right. I mean, we could probably Earthquake at this point. It probably doesn't knock us out with Earthquake. Do we outspeed it though? That's the problem. Do we risk it? Probably not. I mean, can we risk it? Crit Earthquake from it would hurt. I'm gonna risk it. I feel like, yeah, there we go. Be brave. Danny, thank you so much for the 6 months, Danny. I really appreciate it. Can't say thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ended up going with Delphox though last night. That's right, much appreciated. I was glad you got the Mew to work well. I thought Mew would do so much better. Yeah, me too. Gallade I've been playing around with this morning, which has been really like, I think Gallade's like really consistent in the raids. I don't feel as confident going keep standing against the Nidoking, but I'm gonna just click it anyway. I think we take the Earthquake from the Nidoking because we're just better defensively. We take it. We'll knock it out. This makes things easier for us going forward for sure. Okay, that was risky, but Dude Man had to pull through. Okay, so Dude Man doing the work. Now we've got 2 left, and we got Lapras. Rhyhorn's one of them. We have to switch. I think we go back to Noodle. Venusaur, yeah, Venusaur went down. We lost Venusaur. Should tank this pretty well. I mean, it's a pretty high level Rhyhorn, but if this KOs, this is hilarious. It's like 13 levels higher than us. Yeah, so the Gallade is a really good one into it. It's not fast, but it's very consistent. Using Mystical Fire, so the egg move, so you lower the special attack on the Empoleon. It's not that much higher than us. I think we just stay in. If that's all it's going to do, the Earthquake. We didn't even need Lapras in this battle. We literally just... There we go. That's all 8 badges done. I say that. We're not quite there yet. But we are now, I think. But the Mew build was nice. And I really like the Vaporeon as well. It's a different one. I'll definitely be checking out the Delphox build down and trying it out this weekend. But keep up the great work, man. Your content's always top notch. You should have way more subs than you have. But keep on the grind, man, because it will come for sure. Giovanni, as proof, here is the Earth badge. Cyrus, there's some nice cash for us. The Earth badge makes Pokemon of any level obey you without any question. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. Thanks, Giovanni. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, here's TM. I think it's yeah. There we go. We get the TM Earthquake. What were we worrying about? We didn't need to worry at all, chat. There was a few moments there. I was pretty worried. The Nidoking Earthquake was too close. Like a crit there, that would have been. That was awkward, yeah. You win, definitely was. Noodles, an absolute boss, but the annoying thing is I got rid of growth, which is so annoying because that would have been really useful against the Elite Four. Dude Man took the Earthquake like a champ. Now we've got our rival. I need to check out our rival, what our rival has, because I don't know what levels old Bluey Boy's gonna have. Yeah, this isn't the last time we take him on. This is like, okay, so 47. Okay, I think this is the, yeah, Wow. Okay, the V, it will have Blastoise 53. Man. So the level cap now is 54. Yeah, I think... Okay, so we should be able to deal with the Pidgeot fine. Dude man. Rhyhorn fine with Tangela. Growlithe fine with Lapras. Execute fine with Pidgeot. Pidgeot can probably deal with Alakazam as well. And Blastoise, we've got Perish Song and we've got Tangrowth. But I mean, Tangrowth against the Blastoise, sketchy, because if it's got Ice Beam, that could be really, really tricky. But I guess what else do we have on our team that can help us with the Blastoise? We need to we've got Electrode. It's just we don't have like Thunderbolt. We're relying on Spark at this situation, and that's not really what we want. So I think we can take on Blue. Flareon, and then we want does Blue have a Blastoise and Charizard? No, he has a Charizard, doesn't he? Yeah, he has a Charizard. What am I talking about? Blastoise. Just looking at the overlay, and I'm like, yeah, he's got a Blastoise. No, he has a Charizard. That's all he's got, a Charizard. Charizard should be fine for the dude man to take care of. Rose, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for jumping in and joining us. Right, so I think we'll be all right, you know. Our levels aren't terrible. They're not the best, but I think now we should be fine. As confused as like Blue doesn't choose the weakest starter. No, he doesn't. So here we go. What Osirus? What a surprise to see you here. Going to the Pokemon League. Here we go. Come on. Let's get this done, and then we've got one step left. Victory Road's always a good place to kind of run through and level up Pokemon. Same level. Bring attack. Can't you buy Thunderbolt? Can we? Oh, come on, don't miss, dude, man. I think T-Bolt, one of the TMs, they are actually serious, dude, man. We really could. Oh my gosh, this is actually brutal. Dude, man, you are terrible. Shoot the Rhyhorn, yeah, we'll need to switch into Tangela for that one. Do we need to give the relearning dude item to relearn moves? I can't believe this. It's going to get another quick attack off. We can't keep Bowler in. Probably going to go down to another quick attack. The RNG is not being super kind to us in this match so far. Like Rock Tomb is such a weird move. I feel like it's one of those that should be like 100%. The execute. Don't use a powder move. If you do, miss. Oh, stun spore. Sleep powder. Kind of makes me not want to use fly now, because you get into that trap where we jinx it. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can buy it and sell it on 10. That's amazing. If we can buy it, that's what we need then. We need to upgrade for sure before we go any further. Come on, Noodle. Oh, Horn Drill. Oh my god. That would have been so bad. On the power plant, yeah. Mimilana, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining us on the stream, I hope you enjoy it with us for the remainder of our time here. The Horn Drill. And I literally felt my heart in my mouth there. Horrible. Charizard. Here we go. I need to kind of weave in Dude Man, but I guess Nessie's going to be a good substitute here. Flamethrow's still going to hurt though. It's just neutral. The risk of a crit here. Getting Dude Man onto the field. Perish Song could be the way to go. Yeah, because the Surf's not going to take it out. Yeah, we should take it. Oh man, that is rough. It's too close. Too close. Too close. Right. Tomorrow, we got the flash fire there, so we're fine. Are you using the red candies to reach the level caps? No, Dan, we are grinding it out old school. Yeah, so this is on like actual cartridge that we're playing on, so yeah. Right, can we switch into Dude Man? Because you're likely going to use like Slash or something like that, I think. I don't really know what to expect here, actually. Let's go Confuse Ray. I'm going to Slash, yeah. Hopefully, yeah, we take that. Okay, that's fine. And then we switch in Dude Man. Take the Slash, goes down to Perish. Lumpy, how are you doing, mate? And Phoenix, how are you? I hope you're good. The actual card. Got the link for that. What for the GB operator? Yeah, so you get, if you buy this, if you Google GB operator, you'll be able to find it, mate. It's a really cool bit of kit. So you can play like all Gen 1 and 2, well, all Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on it. It's really good bit of kit. Oh, it withdrew. And the Gyarados coming in. Forgot about Gyarados. How come Gyarados wasn't in my information? Sarah B, you've let me down there. Okay, this is. You know, the thing is, I could switch in Nessie here and it could use a water attack and heal us. But it's risky because then we lose Nessie in the process of doing this. But I don't really have another good switch here. I mean, Noodle's not bad. Don't risk Nessie. I want to, but I know what you mean. I think I'm going to have to go Noodle. Team changes according to the starter you choose. Yeah. We could have just had all of that health back. If we can stun spore it, then we can get Dude Man in and we can probably nuke it. Okay, so we'll take another Hydro Pump. Okay. Is it gonna go for the Hydro Pump again? Like, we cannot stay in against it. I'm gonna have to bring it in. It's gonna use it again. It doesn't. John, how are you doing? I hope you're good. What have I done? This is not a good idea. Lapras is gone. We've got a Slowpoke, it's fine. We have to hope 4 times weak that we are able to get it with this weak spark. We can't. Fully powered? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We get so lucky here. Glom. I'm very sad about Nessie as well. The fact that he switched Charizard out. When did the AI get so smart? Alakazam. We are running way short of options here. Oh, run almost over. Bam. Okay, we might have to sacrifice Baller here. We may do. I'm just thinking, because if we can get the light screen up, it does allow us to take stuff from the Zam a bit better. Because we're really, like, realistically looking at our options here, we either switch in Ninetales, lose it to get Pidgeot onto the field, or we keep our Ninetales and we get a light screen up and get Baller and lose Baller. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the Graveler can come in then and take down Alakazam and then deal with the Charizard as well. I think we have to sacrifice. If we get through this turn, then we can start flashing it. I wonder if we just use Tony and just try and wing attack it twice. I'd rather keep Dude Man like fresh for the Charizard battle. I'm like completely honest. Calm mind. Rough. Sobbing. Okay, one more of these. Missed. Okay. We get... Okay, this is rough. Okay, so we got the Zard to come in now. Oh. 2 casualties. 2 big players on our team as well. Okay, so I think we get Mara in, take the flamethrower, and get Dude Man in. We got the light screen up. Wing attack against Pidgeot. Okay, we've lost our Ninetales as well. This has been rough. Blue has absolutely pretty much dismantled our team. The big thing here is we can't miss those Rock Tombs. Like, I think the Rock Tombs at the start as well definitely tilted us. Are you actually kidding? Are you actually kidding? Burnt. I mean, if we're faster than it now because of the speed drop, great. We still get it in too. Just our light screen's worn off. We could lose Dude Man. This could be the end of the run. I think we go down to this. Rip. It's all down to Tony. And I think we need a fly. We need a fly. We need to be able to take the flamethrower. The big thing is, can we take it? I don't think we can. We take it. Please don't be paralyzed. Please don't be paralyzed. Please knock out. Oh my gosh. That's over. It's over. The run is done. We've got no options now. We can't win. This is the start of the championship, DVD. We cannot win this. Oh. We need another fly, and this is going to take us down. We've been done by the RNG. Some bad decisions in the RNG. Noodle is our last hope against the Charizard. The only way we beat the Charizard is if it misses a move, We get the stun spore. It's fully paralyzed about 10 times in a row. No chance. I cannot believe how that match turned out. I need to watch that back and be like, see how that played out. How exactly? Gutted. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Chat, all I can say is I'm so sorry. I feel like I've let each and every one of you down. I can't believe the burn. If we didn't get the burn, like the Charizard's gone there. If we didn't get the burn, the Charizard's just gone. So good. 5 days. Kaput. Sorry. I know. That is hard to take when we get that far. Cringe rock burn. How? I know. I think like even the rock 2 misses at the start, you can kind of take those. The para. I probably could have played a little bit better, I think, at times. Yeah. Poor Rose and Debbie. John, what happens now? We have to start again. That is the run over. That is the run over. But I don't think we're starting it again today. I feel like that is such a bad way to end the run on though, right? That is such a bad way to end the run on. But I've leveled up more before taking them on. We did say that, Regina, you know, and I totally was just impatient. Overconfident that we'd be able to take on Old Blue with his Charizard. So powerful. He's like, nah, even your Graveler's going down to my flamethrowers. Like, look how much damage that thing did. That was just nuts. So, win some, lose some. Well, I think we learned some lessons along the way, for sure. Oh, but it's so brutal. It's so brutal, isn't it? It really is. But, I guess we'll be starting again. You'll be back next time. That burn. The burn was the worst, I think, in life. Thank you, Cacao Cat. And thank you to everyone that's joined us in this run throughout the Nuzleaf. The Nuzleaf? The Nuzlocke challenge for Leaf Green. The Nuzleaf challenge. That's what we're going to name it now. Switching into the Gyarados was massive, yeah. I think if we caught the Hydro Pump, like if we just, well, you say like going, if we switch the Lapras in at that point, caught the Hydro Pump, I think it would have put us back into a good position. But then the AI just might have just went the Twister anyways, knowing that we were switching. So you can never really tell in that situation. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. But all I'm going to say is, chat, we'll end it there for today. It's a sad way to end it, but on a positive, you guys have been amazing throughout this run. And we'll come back and we will finish it. We'll avenge Debbie, the Lapras. What do we name? Nessie. There we go. And Bread Belt, the Snorlax. And we'll have to tackle it again to do it. Debbie event. Maybe we can get Debbie again. Debbie 2.0. And then do the run properly and protect her. And not lose our starter either, which would be good. Love the run though. It has been great. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. Mighty Bread Belt. The Bread Belt with the mightiest mark. That's what we need in the next one. But yeah. Oh, it's so rough when you put so much, like, what is that time on this? Nearly 20 hours, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We have to stick to the rules. Start again. Oh, it'll be fine. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We might get some better luck with catches this time around. But it has been awesome. So, friends, I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna go rest up and try not to cry about this. I just want to say thank you so much for coming by the stream today. It's been awesome. The whole run's been awesome. For those of you that have joined throughout it, we'll start again on Monday, I guess. That's what we'll do. So if you're around, I would love to have you join in the stream Monday. It would be great to see you as we make a good dive into it and hopefully make some good progress with it. Can't believe we just got bodied off Blue. Have a great weekend, everyone, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the Empoleon raids while they're going on. If you're playing the global challenge, good luck with your battles. If you're watching Knoxville Regional, Hope you enjoy it. And if you're doing anything else, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Rest up, enjoy yourselves, take care of yourselves, and just know that I appreciate you for coming by, supporting the channel and everything you do for the channel. So thank you so much. And in particular, supporting the run. I'm just sorry we kind of killed it right at the end. I should have stopped it, Giovanni, and then we could have carried on Monday. Never mind. Right, friends, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all on our next stream. Keep an eye on the channel for the next schedule. If I can do something over the weekend, I will do, but it's probably likely Monday. But if I can, then I will see you then. But take care. Bye-bye, friends. Bye.